What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Hot the Five Deuce Gun, welcoming you into another iteration for the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live, man, on this Take It Back Tuesday broadcast. Now I'm talking about we're going to be getting it down today with some classic jams, man. Hell yeah. I welcome some of you back into the show as we had to take a week off. There's a lot of stuff going on, and sometimes you got to handle personal business, and entertaining has to take a back seat. Playing music has to take a back seat. My Ethos bottle. Shout out to the five folks down there. Ethos, 807 Local Street. You know what I'm saying? Really appreciate you guys. Medical Marijuana Dispensary. Gotta get my 420 juice popping. We may have a special guest co-host today, the homie Cruz. He got some traveling issues right now, so we waiting on him. You know what I'm saying, to see what's going on. But it's still the Return to the Champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Season 8, episode 21 is where we at, man. It's Radio AFG Live. Take it back Tuesday at the vibe. Show starts now, man. Be right back. Let's get it cracking. Come on!
Compact, nasty track, rewind, play it back, sing, no, shake it loose, feel the bass.
Oh yeah! Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live, and we blast into season 8. You already know what it is. And now, returning as your host, the Five Deuce Gun himself. Yeah. Ha.
I'm just saying, man, we can't get to the second and third extended music mixes of the day without being able to get into the first extended music mix, right? I'm just saying, that wouldn't even be right. So we're going to start the show off the way it's supposed to be with the classic independent artists that we got locking it down for us each and every day right here, Monday through Friday on the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, Radio AFG Live. And we're going to start it off in Germantown with the homegirl. It's Rocky the motherfucking Rhyme Slayer. The track is entitled Wish You Would. It's Radio AFG Live. Come on!
I wish a fucking bitch would. I'm at it again. Fucking nigga bitch would. I said, I wish a nigga would. Matter of fact, I wish a nigga bitch would. Nigga bitch. Rocky the motherfucking Rhyme Slayer. Let's get it. I said, I wish a nigga would. What she say? I said, I wish a nigga would. Make a nigga disappear, end up in the woods. Get the nigga with the shovel, let him know I'm not the one. I said, I wish a nigga would. What she say? I said, I wish a nigga would. Make a nigga disappear, end up in the woods. Get the nigga with the shovel, let him know I'm not the one. Fuck him, don't need him, don't trust him. Fuck them, duck them, treat them like the others. They really think they know me, but they don't, they just bluff. Microwave your waves, you top like it stuffs. On the edge like tips, them ruffles. Ready to spaz, ready to rumble, ready to take you down, take you under. In a platinum scheme and making them wonder. I'm way different from the others. Never get it confused, you fucking with a monster. Heavyweight top, open up like a lobster. Rain on your parade in the skies like the mumbers. Light a nigga up, light him up like the other. Burn without recognition, never be discovered. Never scared, never running right. Here come and get us, send a nigga to the spit'll be the next nigga injured. I said, I wish a bitch would. What she say? I said, I wish a bitch would. Make a bitch disappear, end up in the woods. Get a digging with the shovel, let her know I'm not the one. I said, I wish a bitch would. What she say? I said, I wish a bitch would. Make a bitch disappear, end up in the woods. Get a digging with the shovel, let her know I'm not the one. School these bitches, take these bitches back to school. Bad attitude. Too stubborn like Mr. Scrooge. Watch you go ahead, go and make you move. So I can detonate, terminate the fuse. And show you bitches how the fuck I really move. Get the bustin' on you bitches like the energy. I'm cocky, I'm every kid and I'm rude. Never ever 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 in a good mood. Come for me, bitches, I'ma come for you. This rap shit I live, it ain't nothing new. A veteran is champ, I ain't never lose. Better check my status, this is what I do. I'm a savage, uncivilized, make moves, strategize. I never apologize. Roll in the filter, be my wild side. Cold hearted, don't feel it straight, I'm inside. I said I wish a nigga would. She say what she say. I said I wish a nigga would. Make a nigga disappear, end up in the woods. Get the digging with the shovel, let them know I'm not the one. I said I wish a nigga would. Yeah, say what she said. I said I wish a nigga would. Make a nigga disappear, end up in the woods. Get the digging with the shovel, let them know I'm not the one. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Ready for whatever, yeah, I'm ready for war. Furnace is drawn, all my cock vessels is on. Ready to dump and lay bitches out on the floor. So I'm fed up, I really can't take it no more. So guess what? I'ma put an end to this noise, get fucked up. Slugs hitting ribs and guts, open you up. The paramedics picking you up. Straight to the morgue, rigor mortis. Want these bras, stay enormous. So I grab that heater, popped up on us. Family grieving, family moaning. She done made the front page, got her own little store. But should've did a research and checked the sources. Rather listen to her friends. Now she gone and straight to ride if I had to. Straight like oil. Get rid of the pets. I love the torch. I don't fuck with the broad. I gave them warnings, but they still wanna test me and test the waters. So shit got messy, her ass is gone. If she only would've listened, she'd here right now. Instead, she's sleeping underground right now, no doubt. Don't give a fuck about jail, fuck herself. The fuck you talking out their mouth. I said I wish a bitch would. She say what she say. I said I wish a bitch would. Make a bitch disappear, end up in the woods. Get to digging with the shovel, let her know I'm not the one. I said I wish a bitch would. She say what she say. I said I wish a bitch would. Make a bitch disappear, end up in the woods. Get to digging with the shovel, let her know I'm not the one.
Rock you motherfucking rhyme slaying. Wish you would right here on Radio AFG Live. Take it back Tuesday. Kicking us off with his first extended music mix. We ain't even get classic yet. Man. We about to lock that thing down, man. Go to the club on y'all, man. Head up to NYC. Talk to the last Boy Scout, also known as Rampage. The track is entitled Pound Cake. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Take it back Tuesday to 5.
Turn around, ma, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, boo, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, shawty, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, love, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. You looking sexy with that slut walk. You ain't really gotta talk. Yeah, you poppin' on the scene. Make a dude wanna get in between. Donkey look spacious. You fit in all the right places. You ain't even gotta get your weight up. Put a bottle on your ass, straight up. You so bad you don't need no introduction. Getting money, how you function. Sliding down upon you, got it jumping. Getting 20 racks, it's nothing. Carolina chick, get your stuffing. You got an attitude, got them crushing. Got them D-boys, how they rushing. You out the death, no construction. Turn around, ma, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, boo, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, shawty, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, love, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Okay, ma, you make my neck hurt. The way you got it poking in that t-shirt. Straight Stuntin' magazine, I did my research. Shake what your mama gave you. The way you work the room, love is major. Using a dog entertainer. The way you work your friend, you got a trainer. Vacation in Jamaica. All you about is just getting paper. You got security, that's danger. Love, you got a bubble banger. I see you shorty cut like a razor. That's why you pack a taser. I see your booty popping in Malaysia. I'ma scoop you up, I'ma save ya. I see that pound cake, it's the flavor. Turn around, ma, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, boo, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, shawty, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake. Turn around, love, let me see that pound cake. I said it. Let me see that pound cake.
I don't mean nobody no harm. Go ahead and put some hands up. Put some hands up and give ourselves a round of applause out there if you're feeling good. All right? We ain't even gonna get classic yet. We ain't get classic until the second and third extended music mixes of the afternoon, but that don't mean we ain't still playing some hot ass music in between that time. We still in the first motherfucking extended music mix of the afternoon. You understand what I'm talking about? We still there. We still right there. So what we gonna do right now is holler at the homeboy out of Boston, Massachusetts, locking it down, doing what he got to do. Now I'm talking about, oh no, y'all know what I'm talking about? It's cool, man. We gonna get these tracks on here for y'all. It's the homeboy Dante Stacks featuring Kevo Hendrix with Survive. It's Radio AFG Live. Take it away from the vibe. I hope y'all ready to take that thing back. I'm just saying. I had to stop it because I don't even know if y'all ready to take it back because we ain't classic yet. This 2021 music right here. Dante Stacks, Kevo Hendrix.
Really strong, man. You know it.
Radio AFG Live, man. Come on.
Yeah. Got too much money on my mind and just be kicking back. And I can't let you waste my time cause I can't get that back. And I can't deal with all that line cause I know the truth. I thank God that I don't look like what I'm going through. Gotta keep your head on the swivel. Pick a side or you gon' die in the middle. If you ain't eating with the guys, you're on the menu. You can't fake this type of gangster, it ain't me. Man, I'm too real for the fake. You ain't in, you in the way. I done got so close to God, feel like we talking when I pray. Know these haters on their job, so I be staying in my lane. My queen won't hold me down, ain't no reason to complain. Niggas trying to test the man to me. Ain't no slowing down the growth I plan to see. You can't complain about your plate when you make plans to eat. Maintain your peace, stay in the present, keep your sanity. The way these folks make up their lives and need a vanity. Bring that pressure, I've been at these niggas next. Tell them ain't no point in checking for me unless they got a check. Yeah, that energy different, nigga. You dealing with success. Yeah, you dealing with niggas who die and kill by their respect. Trust me, I be on that one time. Say most of these niggas front, but you won't see them on the front line. Thinking life a game, boss. Tell them about the gun line. This shit more than rap, man. Don't get caught up in no punchlines. Might have met some niggas in your life, but I'm that one guy. On my mind and just be kicking back. And I can't let you waste my time, cause I can't get that back. And I can't deal with all that line, cause I know the truth. I thank God that I don't look like what I'm going through. Gotta keep your head on the swivel. Pick a side or you gon' die in the middle. If you ain't eating with the guys, you're on the menu. And you can't fake this type of gangster, it ain't me.
No break season, nigga. I'm a lion, you can't come around where I lay. If you in my den, you about to see my rage. Life gave me so much scars, but you won't see my pain. I'd rather stay on my hustle than kicking with these lanes. Most of them broke, they just scraping up their last change. If this is chess, then I wonder what your queen would say. I'm a king, you better check out my net worth. My family last name, they really done dirt. No A&Rs, got A&Rs, see how that shit squirt. I'll blow a check, let's see how quick her shit squirt. The G, that's the enemy. You wave, it ain't addressing me. How they front lines, but ain't standing next to me. You get mixed on the recipe. Got first, see how he blessed me. The accident's an enemy. I got a purpose. Sending shots to the enemy. They can't compare to me. They give me the winning misery, but I ain't trying to hear it.
Too much money on my mind and just be kicking back. And I can't let you waste my time, cause I can't get that back. And I can't deal with all that line, cause I know the truth. I thank God that I don't look like what I'm going through. Gotta keep your head on the swivel. Pick a side or you gon' die in the middle. If you ain't eating with the guys, you're on the menu. And you can't fake this type of gangster, it ain't me.
Ain't in you, nigga. Huh? No break season, nigga. Huh? No break season, nigga.
Dante Stacks, Kevo Hendrix, Survive. Radio AFG Live. Champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. I can damn each and every Monday through Friday. 2 p.m. East Standard Time to 5. Y'all know. Yeah. Welcome back, man. Season 8, episode 21. Shit just getting started, man. Shit just getting started, man. We rocking down to 5:15 and saying we gotta do that the right way. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna slide on over to New York after that Boston, Massachusetts slide. And holler at the homegirl from out of Harlem. Matter of fact, she was out of Brooklyn, and her homie is out of Harlem. It's China Star featuring Al Pop Gotti with I'm a Winner. Right here on Radio AFG Live.
I'm first place, you should try to get like me. Runner up, you can never run in me. I'm a winner, I'm a winner, I'm a winner.
based on cash. Cause gossip never been my carnet rent or even gas. If it's not contributing to moolah, gotta make a dash. Herman Duck, fast cooks, Gucci, Louis, Prada bag. 700 on the weed, got these bitches looking sad. Hailing all the way from Puerto Rico, Brooklyn on the map. Bad style, crown heights, who really wanna run with that? Not to mention pretty pocket, got these niggas on my back. Swear.
Get like me. Easily. Gang green. Yeah. Dog. Talk to him. Got you, China. It's gang green, man. You fucking with the winner circle. All we do is stack paper, fuck the finest purple. Got the town block, niggas know we run the city. Put your favorite rappers up, they ain't fucking with me. Easy zone out on everything that I touch. Haters hoping that I fail, but I'm never slowing up. Drinking till I'm throwing up. Henny got me feeling nice. Got these niggas mad cause they white people on the spot tonight. Riding with my China dog, Al Pac China star. Starting in the finer cars, all the diamonds blinding y'all. All in world the best style. Throw let the lead fly. They can fit it on Gucci shades on my red eyes. I'ma always get it in till you niggas sick of me. Got the street buzzing, man. I know you niggas feeling me. I'm a fucking winner. These other niggas is losers. Taking trips to Bermuda and blowing the finest Buddha. Ow!
China Star, Al Pac got it. I'm a winner. It's right here on Radio AFG Live, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Doing what we gotta do right here. Y'all top now. Y'all top now. Now you about to jump on that Street Heat Volume 2 real quick, man. Holla at that homeboy Kyle Ride out of Virginia, man. They about to have a house party right here on Radio AFG Live. Take it back Tuesday, man. Come on.
Me and my niggas, chillin' with bitches, sippin' margaritas, we country as fuck. We sittin' outside, killin' mosquitoes. We rollin' a dope, damn I'm so high, fly, feel like an eagle. This song is so hot, but I'm so cold, fuck. I got a fever, yo. This that type of song that'll make you take shots all night long. That rum and coke so damn strong, it's got me off in another song. Now I'm drunk texting your phone, send me a pic with your boy shorts on. It's 4 o'clock up in the low. You said you can't cause your boyfriend's home. So what? 8 and O and beer pong and Owen is beating me. Shout out my nigga dudes, damn he killing his Hennessy. Paul Masson for sure, I know that shit be killing his kidneys. Tonight is the night where I feel like I'm a mate. I'm all in the kitchen, I'm high as a pigeon. I can't make a decision. I'm mixing and sipping. The fuck am I drinking? His body's it brown, I'm taking it down. Fucking with both of the bitches. I'm talking to women. One white and one brown, yes I fuck both of the bitches. We doing it big, shot at the shot. I'm going in since 11 o'clock. Cars are parked, go down the block. The neighbors are pissed, they are calling the cops. Yo, please don't blow my high. Come over, come have a good time. Bitch, you live right down the street. You gon' need to have a job. Remy in my system, 1800 for my niggas. The bras ain't got the cooler, that's the one with cheap liquor. And everybody fucked up by my IG, all these pictures. And hashtag house party. Chillin' with my niggas.
You know what? Hey, show up to the party, toe up, for the fucking flow up. Tell my niggas pull up, tell my niggas roll up, tell my niggas turn up. You know what? Hey, show up to the party, toe up, for the fucking flow up. Tell my niggas pull up, tell my niggas roll up, tell my niggas turn up.
Chubby Jag be saying. On that Street Heat Volume 4, it's the homeboy Chubby Jag with Bitch Please. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Take it back to the vibe. Come on!
I promise you, when this is over, you can cry all you want, and I won't say a word.
Never. I love you. You know what it is? Large fat niggas, you know. Cruz, West side. West side, west side, west side. West side, west side. Hey, yo, wait, where you at, nigga? West side, west side, west side. Yeah. Turn up. I caught so much Remy, I got niggas thinking I'm Remy. Talking about making a coin, boy, I made so much coin that I ended up bringing my pennies. Made so much guap to be beefing, I'm eating, I'm waking up thinking I'm skinny. Some niggas calling me old, but the way that I'm spinning, they got niggas thinking I'm 20. I got a problem, I'll face something. We talking about heat, I'll raise something. Nigga, I had it made before I made something. Got a chain and a gun like a slave running. Are you gangsters running with these clowns? Or you nerdies just running with cheese now? Boys, word on the block, you done paid something. Jag, woo, yeah. Yeah, I got the money and finally I got her attention. Yeah, took that shit down and I fucked up a track, so I went out and got an extension. Yeah, cripple was popping, still in the see-through. It looked like I'm missing the floor. Ooh, the Billy is sore with the glass on the side, boy. It looked like it's missing the door. Ooh, faded, we faded. My ace in the club and I know that she hated, she hated. Ooh, whole bunch of bottles with me and my family. We screaming, we made it, we made it. Ooh, I'm teaching lessons, you stuck in the class. Tell that bitch throw that shit up in the bag. Price it don't matter, I'm coming with cash. Don't know nobody that's fucking with Jag. I got a bag in the bag. Oh, that's why niggas spending like bitch please. Yeah, I put a Jag in a Jag. Oh, that's why nigga winning like bitch please. Yeah, I'm out here grinding to get cheese. Fucking with me, you get Swiss cheese. I never be begging like bitch please. I look at that hotel of bitch please. Oh, bitch please. I'm in that bitch yelling bitch please. Oh, bitch please. Yeah, I'm in that bitch yelling bitch please. Oh, bitch please. I'm in that bitch yelling bitch please. Yeah. Bitch, please. I'm in that bitch yelling, bitch, please. Yeah. Yeah, it's true that I came from the stool, now I'm over the globe. Big nigga running the beats, I was running the streets, now the boys all over the road. Big nigga spitting so killing, I'm spitting so real that I had to get over the troll. I had to tell her I'm Gucci, and then I went shopping for Gucci all over the road. I know some niggas that's popping from EDD, yeah, nigga popping like plenty of them. And I never trip cause my bank account fat, yeah, it probably had up to like 20 of them. 20 game bloody, I'm popping, I came in the game and yeah, I had to show them the real. Government matching my taxes, I pay that shit back, well I probably go owe them a meal. This shit is intensive, click is expensive, and I'm out here flipping the print. Fucking with me, I ain't fucking for free, nigga, I told the dick is expensive. I'm about to jump in my shotty bag, fuck around and put boy in the body cam. Anything that I'm on is body bag, Jag. I got a bag in the bag, oh, that's why niggas spending like bitch please. Yeah, I put a Jag in a Jag, oh, that's why nigga winning like bitch please. Yeah, I'm out here grinding to get cheese. Fucking with me, you get Swiss cheese. I never be begging like bitch please. I look at that hotel of bitch please. Oh, bitch please. I'm in that bitch yelling bitch please. Oh, bitch please. Yeah, I'm in that bitch yelling bitch please. Woo! Bitch please. I'm in that bitch yelling bitch please. Yeah, bitch please. I'm in that bitch yelling, bitch, please. Woo!
please. Off that street heat volume 4, available right now on audiomac.com or that AudioMac app. You got that iOS market, you got that Google Play Store. Go ahead and get that AudioMac app. Top that thing on up. The hardcore Chucky Jag. Bitch, please, right here on Radio AFG Live. Take it back 2 minutes out. And we didn't get classic yet. We didn't get there yet. We didn't get classic yet. Classic music from the 80s, the 90s, 2000s, maybe even a song from the 70s. It's going to be locking it down during the second and third extended music mixes of the afternoon. Radio AFG Live. Phone lines are open. Hotline AFG is open. 215-970-7887 is that number. That number one more again. 215-970-7887. You can call us up live. You can text us up. We got it all popping right here for you, but we keeping this music moving right now. We keeping it moving right now. All right, damn it. But we gonna get y'all something else off that street heat. Volume motherfucking 4. Philly's own Ricky Scarfo's up next. The track is entitled On Who. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Come on. Y'all, hold up. I don't even think they're ready. And I got my man Cruz calling me up right now. So Cruz about to be up in here. Special guest host style. Y'all already know what time we doing it, man. We got to lock it down. Hold on. Let's see what we got going on right here. Yo, Cruz, what up? Yo, Cruz, what up? Yo. All right, I don't know if he know that he called me right there, but don't worry about it. We're going to slide that boy right back up there. I'm going to call him while I'm putting a new track on real quick. It's motherfucking Ricky Scarfo. We're on Who? Radio AFG Live. Street Volume 4 style. Take it back to the vibe. Come on.
Street Empire. We legendary.
Slide on. I'm trying to tell you they capping. Bro, you better watch what you rapping. About to slide on. We was just cool, that shit out the window. 2 sticks, 1 gun, no. You about to slide on. I'm trying to tell you they capping. Bro, you better watch what you rapping. About to slide on. We was just cool, that shit out the window. 2 sticks, 1 gun, no. You about to slide on. You try and tell me you gon' slide on. I'm from the 1800, come and slide on through. Big gun, when I close, merch that slime, man. Gotta pay it down and keep an eye on you. I put the city on my back and I still look with credit. I'm hotter than them put together, fuck it, I said it. I had a problem for some odd reason, do something about it. Cause anything I put in my hand, I do something about it.
Music.com.
You about to slide on. I'm trying to tell you they capping. Bro, you better watch what you rapping. About to slide on. We was just cool, that shit out the window. 2 sticks, 1 gun, no. You about to slide on. I'm trying to tell you they capping. Bro, you better watch what you rapping. About to slide on. We was just cool, that shit out the window. 2 sticks, 1 gun, no. You about to slide on. Alright, and they still trying to snake me. I don't know what they thought, man. They thought they could break me. Alright, man, look, I knew it await me. In elementary, it's only for safety. Whenever you see us together, we cool. 2 choices, pressure, luck, to just be cool. I don't know what they know, but they think I done. But this the wrong game to play, this ain't a paintball game. They say I'm out here looking like a whole soul. Got me fucked up, I'm out here looking with a whole pole. Still with the same, got booked, not a soul toe, so cold. Can't get the lifting like I'm stone. Disrespect again with being sick. Shit wasn't home, it was more Airbnb. Slide on who, nigga? You ain't nowhere in the pit. More street, Zion, more block, this ain't nowhere to be.
Street Empire Music.com.
You about to slide on. I'm trying to tell you they capping. Bro, you better watch what you rapping. About to slide on. We was just cool, that shit out the window. 2 sticks, 1 gun, no. You about to slide on. I'm trying to tell you they capping. Bro, you better watch what you rapping. About to slide on. We was just cool, that shit out the window. 2 sticks, 1 gun, no. You about to slide on.
Ricky Scarfo. On Who? It's Radio AFG Live. Take it back to the vibe. And we ain't even get classic yet, man. It's off that street heat volume 4.
Street Empire.
You know that? It's available right now. AudioMac.com, AUDIOMACK.com. We'll go ahead and get the AudioMac app, man. Get that street heat volume 4. We know loaded from your balls, man. Right here at Radio AFG Live, got some crazy talent on that motherfucking big tape. There's ladies on that joint and everything and shit, man. You don't believe me? Oh, you don't believe me, huh? You think I'm bullshit, huh? You said I was bullshit, huh? All right, then. We gonna slide on over to Norristown, then. Holla at the Empress, Sherry Dubois. The track off that Street Heat Volume 4. By the way, I'm just saying, you might not have knew it was on there, but I had to let you know. Sherry Dubois, man. The track is entitled Red Dot. It's Radio AMG Live, the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Come on!
I'm fucking hot, I'm solid, y'all not. I don't really give a fuck about what a lame nigga got to talk about. Stop, everything I do it pop. I just raise my fucking stock. Put a target on your head like a red dot. Nigga, you're a top knot. I'm in 2% of all the spitters, that's a top spot. Everything I drop hot, popping like I'm over red and vodka on your stove top. Sound like when you burn your hand or the paint of the crock pot. Watch your fucking tone when you were talking to a top notch. Everything I do is on 10, so what that say about me? Architecture, the way I articulate and let it out. Pen is like a weapon, don't you make me bring that lead out. Make me bring big red out. Kid niggas on they records, DOA, I hear they play it out. You can come get read about your music, we don't play it loud. I didn't wanna say about me then, but I'ma say it now, say it proud. Bitch, I'm fucking hot, I'm solid, y'all not. I don't really give a fuck about what a lame nigga got to talk about. Stop, everything I do it pop. I just raise my fucking stock. Put a target on your head like a red dot. Everything I write is classic, Phantom of the Opera. Salsa dance across the record, followed by the foxtrot. Hits will never stop, greatness you can watch. All my 24s and 23, I hit a 3 with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Touchdown on your continent, I'm rolling with the homies. I was chilling with the big shots. I can see they big shots. Rockin', making rocks and popping bottles on the big yacht. Nothing left of the beat but a splatter of a blood spot. I'm thinking like a blood clot. Come slip and get your blood marked. Spank you like your mama and your pop. You not slacking on my watch. They can't do nothing about me as you see it clearly, baby. I'm the lot. Bitch, I'm fucking hot. I'm solid, y'all not. I don't really give a fuck about what a lame nigga got to talk about. Stop, everything I do it pop. I just raise my fucking stock. Put a target on your head like a red dot.
Sherry Dubois, Red Dot. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Champion platform, independent artists, entrepreneurs. Got a special guest on the studio in a little bit, man. With that being said, we getting into the next track right here on Street Heat, Volume 4, Criole. Now I'm talking about on this radio wave, AFG Live. Take it back Tuesday vibe. Now I'm talking about, man, you don't know what I'm talking about, man. This motherfucker just come right in. You see that? I ain't even tell me he come in. This nigga just broke my house. I gotta call the cops. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the homeboy Cruz, Made Gang, locking it down right here, Radio AFG Live, doing the thing, man. What's going on with you, Cruz?
Shit, what's up, bro? Thanks for having me once again.
You already.
My second home.
Been here several times, no time out.
Second home, bro.
Shit, that being said, man, we ain't doing nothing. Let's take it back Tuesday. Classical jams going down. We gonna spit our spit. You already know what it is. Lock it down for you. We still in the first extended music mix of the motherfucking afternoon. So we gotta keep the motherfucking music moving. And that's exactly what we gonna do. It seems how he was in here, you just bust my whole shit up. Just broke right into the crib. I don't even know how they be doing that shit. And he said these words right here. And I was like, that's why I'm calling the cops. It's Cruz featuring Lundy and Bust Leezy with What the Fuck You Mean? It's Radio AFG Live, man. Take it back Tuesday at the vibe. Y'all already know what it is, man. Come on!
Yeah, man. What the fuck you mean? Who we make that dirty money look so fucking clean? Get my bitch look nice, but I swear that hate is me. Who we burning paper like it's soaking gasoline? Super heavy, break your triple beam. What the fuck you mean? All-star players on my motherfucking team. You ain't never
run no place up in no pig. I don't know what you was thinking, trying to run that shit on me. Nigga, what you mean? Nigga, what the fuck you mean? What the fuck you talking about? Don't make me rip this walking out. Bullets hit your body, had your family picking coffins out. Ain't much we can talk about. I'm not trying to talk it out. AK-47 had you niggas trying to walk it out. Yellow tips and cross it out. Your name on the list, we cross it out. You know we shoot on sight every time we see your target out. What you niggas talk about? What the fuck you mean, boy? Low space killer. I dare for you to scream, boy. Bricks all in my jeans, boy. Killers on my team, boy. Hollows in your head just for fucking with the dream, boy. Fucking with a king, boy. K.O. make you lean, boy. I get dirty money off of fucking with them fiends, boy. What the fuck you mean? When we make that dirty money, it's so fucking clean. Get my bitch look nice, but I swear that hate is me. When we burn the paper like it's something gasoline. Super heavy like your triple B. What the fuck you mean? All-star players on my motherfucking team. You ain't never push no ring or run no place up in no pig. I don't know what you was thinking, trying to run that shit on me. Nigga, what you mean? Nigga, what the fuck you mean? That's a chopper. Line them up, red dotcher. Got 100 in the hopper. MG running around like some mobsters. Making movies like Space Jam. Ain't you know we the monsters. Yeah. Ain't you know we the monsters. Got a 30 on my waistline. Put it in his face like FaceTime. You wanna change, try to take mine. I'm going in like game time. Coach put me in the game. I spin a corner and blow out his brain. Promise he won't ever look the same. Acting on top all over the fame. She got me drained, but I get tea when I'm feeling the pain. Ain't shit to lose, but it's so much to gain. We was all fucked up, now we making it rain. Bitch, now we making it rain. What the fuck you mean? When we make that dirty money, it's so fucking clean. Yeah, my bitch look nice, but I swear that hate is me. When we burn the paper like it's something gasoline. Super heavy, break your triple B. What the fuck you mean? All-star players on my motherfucking team. You ain't never push no finger, run no place up in no feed. I don't know what you was thinking, trying to run that shit on me. Nigga, what you mean? Nigga, what the fuck you mean?
Cruz, bust these with that fucking fuck. Reloaded, man. He sit right underneath the banners. Right over his head. You see it. Source Street Volume 4, second track off that joint. Time out. Now, time out. And we still in the first extended music mix of the day. But before we even get into that other track, I just want to drop a jewel out real fast and say, after the first extended music mix is done, we about to start the second extended music mix. We're going to get the classic shit started for this afternoon. I'm going to ask a couple questions, but nothing like crazy. I'm just going to, want y'all to make sense of some things, like why is something okay, but something not okay. That's all. Just a couple of things. Cruz here, he can bounce right back, because, two intellectual individuals locking it down. Plus, I ain't got nothing in my system but my medical marijuana and this Pro 422. Shout out to my folks over there at East Knows I love y'all. But that being said, I just want to ask a couple questions, man, because it seems like things are smooth for certain things, certain people, certain ethnicities, races, but it's not for everybody else. So I just want to ask a little question, and then we're going to keep the music going, so I ain't going to take too much of your time. Y'all know how it is in them classical days, man. Cruz, you cool with that, right? I need 20,000 now, man. I need 20,000. So that being said, man, we're going to keep the music moving right here on Radio AFG Live. I think we're going to holler at the homeboys with the demons. Here we go with the fake cars. I ain't with none of that. That shit went. As soon as I touched the joint to stop the sound from coming on, the shit hung up. That's how you know with the fake ass joint. That shit rang 2 times and went off. Shout out to the fake joints getting smacked out of there, man. But we going to have Bustin' Straight Out the Kitchen. That song right there is from the homeboys out of North Philly known as the Demons, featuring Rich the Kid. It's Bustin' Straight Out the Kitchen right here on this Radio AFG Live. Take it back Tuesday vibe, man. Come on.
Straight out the pull it. Take a walk, robbers involved, you know I'm gon' pull it. Niggas still do what they shouldn't, do what they said that I couldn't. My goodness, who finna put it? Niggas be talking with bullets, keeping the bar to the fullest. They cannot help this, that they keep on loving. Bust it straight out, kicks it. 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 Briggs, I got them bricks in the kitchen. What? Put on my city is missing. Skip, I got the Whitney and Brittany. Pull up in the jet in your city. Bitch putting up blazing on. I gotta check this on. The bitch keep counting them commas. I'ma count till tomorrow. Pull up 300. My chain hang. I got a race to my ball man. Shooters that pull up and shooting. Swerving the road, yeah, pull on the roof. Get your hoe in the jacuzzi. Bitch, we gon' make a damn movie. Bitch, wait till I'm running the jacuzzi. I just want to touch on the booty. Straight out, kicks it. Bust it 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 straight out, kicks it. Bitch nigga, I'm drugged out, thugged out. You can get drugged out without a doubt. My nigga sipping mud, what you mean mud? You can talk about demeanor, but I don't really lean the club. Go so clean the tub, so I tell the competitor better evacuate the scene. I'll be having my niggas come and clean the club. I am, wrapped up in his lifestyle, I would never switch. I would could never ever snitch, even if you want to dick in the stolen whip. Duffel bag full of get hot and 36 nigga. In this live zoo, we just stand tall as a giraffe neck about this bitch. For real, you dudes be slipping in the field, but I really be exposed to the real. No so disruptive, it's called a confusion. And I be ballin' in the game, no nigga substitution. I'm never hit so many licks that they call us abusive. And we don't fuck with many clicks, just man like us. Sipping all in that Houston, yup, that Texas tea. We be the new guys and spit it like a veteran, you see. I am not what you used to. I spit it how I live, not for views on the YouTube. Just living so vicious, coming straight, busting straight out of the kitchen. On the bitch and wore the whip, bitch, it is brigade. Split down, that broken my wrist. Still in these clothes, now you be a witness. 40 that fair for touching my head. You run up with a big catastrophe in this bitch. In this bitch, bust straight out the kicks. Bust it 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 straight out the kicks.
The Demons, featuring Rich the Kid. Bust straight out kicks. Radio AFG Live, man. Take it back to you, baby. Bye. Shout out to everybody listening on anchor.fm/AFG Radio, man. That's the podcast for those Dr. Know. That's the folks that can't watch it, man. They can't keep watching it. They gotta listen to that thing on the go-go. Don't worry, man. Anchor.fm/AFG Radio allows you to listen to this motherfucker anywhere your podcasts are available. Whether it's Apple, whether it's your iTunes spot, whether it's your Spotify podcast spot, whatever you like to listen to your motherfucking shit. Bam! Anchor.fm. You got it, man. It's Radio AFG Live, the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Now we're going to slide out. Holla at another homeboy from up north. This one right here is the homeboy Airplane Ace, featuring the homeboy Molly. Real friends. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Take it back Tuesday. Come on! We even got classic shit from artists that's, you know what I'm saying?
Shit is serious. Molly. Airplane Ace.
Let's get it!
Relax, baby, I got pulled just like a slingshot. Shorty keep sucking me off just like a ring pop. Couple Dutchess, so I drove up to the Wingstop. She asked, am I staying the night? I said, I think not. Check this dirty Harry I got, it got a clean shot. You see it? It's giving you strong niggas a weak spot. You can get smoked just like the weed spot. Expensive guns, but take a cheap shot. Be smart, use your head when I get off. And it ain't about that money, my nigga, I'm not involved. She don't fuck with you, cause you not a boss. So I take your girl just to top it off. No dap hater, what you want, just keep it moving. TC niggas a lesson and I'm the student. See, I'm chasing this paper, yeah, I'm recruiting. The Ben Franks, they're prezzies, I'm not losing. Niggas try to copy my style, stop boosting. Couple shots to drop your top, you're not cooping. You can't put that tax on me, I'm not stupid. You need to gut it, man, them numbers is not moving. Pound the XO, break it all down in dubs. He looked out, I'm never running off on a plug. Shootbox cash, it wasn't re-up money. See me throwing up my set like we up money. Okay, got Molly started. A price on your head, then I run it through the auction. I be spitting on shit, retarded. Funeral home when I'm blowing on coffins. Picture like this, or I can toss it. They come back and tell me that it's butter like margarine. Okay, and grab a O like a dolphin top. And then serve it out the window, coffee shop. These niggas biting out here, you just bark a lot. I'm in the booth, but I can't stay off the block. I broke purple like a Laker. If it ain't money, see you later, alligator. Middle finger up to a fiend or a hater, but still give it to him when it bleeds in the paper.
Hoodie on, fuck an umbrella for when it rain not. Track sneaks on, steady sprinting through the raindrops. Homie at the homie, check it down, what will the pain stop? 99 problems, no answers to make a brain pop. Sometimes I think it reminisce about my grandpa. I used to float me to Willing Nash so I could game shine. My summertime playing the steps while you game drop. Wish we could kick it one more again. Rest in peace, Pops. While I'm letting my heart fall while the beat now. Clean bill of health with these bars, hand me detox. Baseball teeth, bitches love me cause my sleeves hot. Old school flow, get your hoe with the Reeboks. Pimp hand strong, case you blocking like Depot. Punching in, clocking on the shift, so at least pop. Me my dairy on the deli, nothing like a cheese knife. Fake friends will cause you over, tell them all this shit. I be quick to cut them off on some baller shit. This why who finished the race, not who started it. Was labbed in the bank so much for hard gold and shit. 20-something, but I'm feeling like I'm old as shit. Working like a slave shit, move my mama to the sticks. So many sweet things, mama, I ain't forget. When I was sitting in my room with a picnic, wished if upon a hater, Marco on my shit list. Wish your monks and busy could breathe again. Herself, Spank and Mooney, I can't forget them. Us was on the low, Tony was alive. I think the block could be a little more alive. Growing up as a bug, them niggas was some guys. When Piggy died, I seen the pain in Beezy eyes. Can't imagine how you feel to lose two sisters. Went through the violence, went through the crime. Free KG, you be home in due time. Beat Tony, got fat real all that time. I caught with the tours, boy, my game tight. Niggas set tripping cause they ain't right. Me and Smiley used to get it on willows, green grass, blue bags. You can sleep on our pillows.
Airplane Ace featuring Augie with all the real friends right here on Radio AFG Live, man. That's a throwback right there. Y'all ain't even know that. Now I'm gonna give y'all some new shit from 2K21 shit, man. Jumping on that office wing. Volume 6, man, giving y'all that exclusive. You know how we do, man. It's the boy Hot the Five Deuce Gun with the victory lap freestyle right here. Take it back to the big five. Come on, office wing.
Get it, the boss get it. L-Dubs out of slow spinning, no kidding. Unit to 100, signed an independent. I break them down in front of you like no swish. Last night I made 4 wishes, but the devil wasn't in control, nigga. Yeah, I rap, but I still got my soul, nigga. So it's off his wing. Every time I flow, nigga, 100 proof high, like 100 proof shot. 357 slugs, 187's on the block. Every few stops, I just smoke some new blocks. Can't flow with everybody, cause I don't know what they got. While downtown in Center City Central, be the shop. Perusing with my goons, deciding on what the cops did. I get a text message from a broad, I use a rock. Call her back and spend the night just to pop. Listening to music the other day was new. But me to hit the streets and do all of that stupid shit. Y'all niggas 10 years older than you do influence. Arguing on your moms about these niggas fools. The worst part about it is they don't really do shit. It's just designed to get you motherfuckers through. Y'all fuck with shit. It's not a urban legend. It's West Philly from a certain section. Niggas wake up eating dessert for breakfast. Check it. No evidence is found from detectives. Unless it's CIs and losing they were stressing. I'm guessing them friends waiting on the day them blessings. Directed.
fucking chips, extended clips on my fucking dresser. It spells love, wake up and sell drugs. Got that campaign popping from Pot Deuce to Well Dub, nigga. Whatever, nigga. Play chess, send checks, nigga. 6 or 40 through the chest, nigga. See, bro. Hopping on this grind since a week, bro. Now I'm grown, rhyming, avoiding crying, thinking it's me, bro. If you was never really where I came, bro, fuck you screaming out AFG, bro. Look. It's time to make it clear. Last time around it wasn't playing fair. They threw some dirt upon my name, fuck when I was here. His handshake daps and crack again. Or roll some buds up, come over here. Fuck the way y'all niggas wear. Eyes wide, I done seen it clear. They don't make them like hot, they don't make them real. They ain't gon' take it off that block, they don't pay no skill. And y'all can see a new car, something take a deal. I created my own lane, plus I gave a wheel. And that loyalty still remains, cause I kept it real. See, I don't flex dramatic, nor cover no vanity. If you disrespect my set or my fucking family, it ain't no cause on my squad. I get the set and I'm snapping the bulldog on buck or the sawed up flapping up. It's only gon' end up trash. You feel some way about the strap. You should get at me, pussy. Office weed. USA Hit Network show, Queen of the South, in its last season, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. It's the lovely and talented Tamara Bubble. Produced by Caleb Schultz. The track is entitled Boss Moves. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Take it back Tuesday to vibe.
Every minute that I walk in, I do all the talking. I love my moves, pay attention like you stalking. That's all the most important. In your life, you gotta be the leader. Ain't it right? You don't get nobody see ya. She's a blitz up, oh yeah, been blitz up, oh nothing but the truth. So what you gon' do? Run a circle round, cause we're getting it. Making moves, and we keep it up like fitness. That's in the business. Money make the move,
Volume 4 Reloaded. I'm just saying. It's the Homeboy Swave 7 featuring Ike P. the God representing Team Homie. Track is entitled Make Sense of It. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Take it back to the vibe. Come on!
Yeah, it makes sense to be intense. Ever since the destruction of my innocent hit, complain of weed and alcohol for certain incidents, but it's curtains of worse when I'm working within these instruments. Shit is to keep rock monsters, aka the Blackin' Brothers, the Cougar Bruisers, action muffin, new and improved. We action lovers, thrill seekers who will leave you to rot one after another. Yeah, we rob the wealthy and get back to the gutter. If 10 niggas fight, I got half of them covered, and leave half of them covered. We wrote this shit like we missed each other. Since DC, our killer sprees complimented each other. Plus, when I speak to Clever often, he tells me to never soften my lyrical content. All shit and forever often. We leave no room for ever a coffin. Nah, so whoever got conflicts better resolve it before they end up beheaded with their head in the garbage, or with open wounds laying dead in the forest. Matter of fact, how about this? We can bury them awkward, or carry them up to a cliff and tally them off. Turning your block in the Death Valley like it's a soul rally. Kill gimmicks at will, so your spirits be auctioned. We heart stoppers, especially take the proper precaution. Endless old crime scenes, coroners and chalkers. You don't want this to get too critical, cause if we get physical, I'm quick to split this shit something biblical. Niggas were sick since they sniffed the umbilical. Cruz cynical and impartial, but I will depart you and put it into you. Forensics labeled as evidence as inadmissible. Combination of serial killers and smooth criminals. Obligation to put on your bullshit to a minimum. Domination will prove that you niggas is too typical. Nigga not ye, getaway scot free, cold case, propose say it's up in they top 3. I go 80 to 4-4 in order to stop me. Flow is so great that G have your bottom hole top me. This style's original, it's difficult to copy. A Harlem town from the avenue of 7th where they pop me. Wish I could put a bomb in the buildings where the cops meet and get away in a Mach 5 gun in that top speed. I won't battle, depending on who's talking bread, taking headshots, treat the living like the Walking Dead. I'm sick with it, off my meds. Too reckless, too heckless, but I'd rather use this torch instead. For that cool necklace, you're bound to get hawked in the head. You dress like a bitch and you probably quick to talk to the feds. Off with his head, I think it's time for him to expire. My life is a living hell, I done been through the fire. It's Team Homie, a bunch of fucking killers for hire. Black hoodies and gloves, that's our business attire. We the most blunted or most wanted posters and flyers. If it's disrespect of your breath, then it's death you desire. My imperial empire. Normally we torch pot in these streets. I see more dirt than G than shortstop. Demons and warlocks, heathens with forged cock. Trend like the wrong words will get your jaw rocked. Fuck where you reside, I'll send shots screaming through your block. Speech demons, gargoyles, hardest of hard knocks. Holding it down for years, my nigga, this hard spot. Putting in work non-stop, go check my time clock. Never clock it out, it's timeless when the rhyme rocks. It's simple math, the palm rocks, cause after the 9 o'clock. Why not? They acting like they for that life. So we black out and have them walking towards that light.
Welcome back to the focus out there on Anchor, man. We put you out in like 2 seconds and brought you right back in. You ain't missed nothing but a couple of words. You ain't missed nothing but a couple of words, man. We got a couple of tracks going forward in this same extended music mix, locking it down for you right now. And we doing this thing crazy right now. You already know what it is. Don't worry about all that right there. Just know about the homeboy right now. Jumping it down. We're going to smooth it out with another track off that Street Heat Volume 4 just to smooth out a little bit. The homeboy Chef Hayes. Track's entitled Backwood Love. It's Radio AFG Live. Take it back to that vibe. Come on!
Cruz on the track.
This is one vibe. We just wanna roll up and get hot. Sweet aromatic, dark and sweet like you. So charismatic, we roll more than two. That's so attractive. You like to roll like me, you like to smoke like me. You wanna need more weed. Just get back what's love. 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 Can't roll enough. Good roll, nice touch. Baby, spark it up. Baby, spark it up. I know some people out Cali right now who's doing the same thing. I know you smoking with me, but baby, it's something you can't bring. Like some woods and Gatorade, cause you know I'm parched bad. Like them kids up on your Texas, I'm someone you can't claim. Even if it's honey, baby, you my babe. Honey, baby, and it's okay. I got this fresh ass pack on me. It's fun, we roll 1 and 2 and 3. Even if it's honey, baby, you my babe. Honey, baby, and it's okay. I got this fresh ass pack on me. It's fun, we roll 1 and 2 and 3. Sweet aromatic, dark and sweet like you. So charismatic, we roll more than 2. It's so tricky. You like to roll like me, you like to smoke like me. You gonna need more weed. Just get back what's love. Get back what's love. Get back what's love. Get back what's love. Can't roll enough. Good roll, nice touch. Baby, spark it up. Baby, spark it up. I know you're Philly right now, and yeah, we doing the same thing. At Dialect, hit the parking lot, give me a ring. Cause I know you try and get lit, but here's the thing. Only got $5.50. Do you got change? Rush your green smooth, they feel silky. I need backwards, baby, yeah, that's okay. I got this fresh ass pack on me. It's fun, we go 1 and 2 and 3. Rush your green smooth, they feel silky. I need backwards, baby, yeah, that's okay. I got this fresh ass pack on me. It's fun, we go 1 and 2 and 3. Stand back, what's love? Dirty sweet like you. So get back, what's love? Get back, what is love? It's so dry enough. It's like always touch.
Just hey, back for you. It's Radio AFG Live, man. That's on Street Heat Volume 4 Reloaded as well, man. That backwood love from the homeboy Chef Hayes. Make sure y'all go ahead and cop that thing out, man. We got 2 more tracks right here in the first extended music mix before we drop a little knowledge. Then we get to that classical shit, man. Holla at your homeboys, man. We going down south real quick and holla at the homeboy Gavin. I don't know what the fuck I know, but I do know what the fuck I know. I just don't know what the fuck you know, but I know what he know because he know all he. Now, I ain't even gonna say nothing. It's Gav, but all I know. Radio AFG Live, man. Take it back Tuesday to 5. Come on.
That's all I know. That's all I know.
I just came up from out the track, bitch, I smell like soap. All my niggas leaning in them boards off of cooking coke. I was broke, baby, I was broke. Now I'm seeing jacks, might have seen me in that F-Sport. Baby, that's a Lex, if you hit me on my trap phone, never send a text. If you see me with my side bitch, nigga, that's your ex. When we pull up, cause it's time to ball, don't you call next. I know a hater when I see a hater, I don't need specs. I'm in them spots that you can't go. Meeting with my team, screaming cream, pluck from Shaolin. These on the beam, we gon' hit it like a step kid. Who be in the way? What you make it, nigga? What you make it? Just a couple K. I'm gon' blow it on my new bitch. Buy a few bags, and she wanna go to DR. Buy a new ad. Don't be tripping when I come through. If it's about cash, call Cali, use her address. Get them pounds back. Smell like weed, still a brain greed, bitch. That's all I know. Know the one on 1,008, bitch. That's all I know. Know pop, all my niggas hot, bitch. That's all I know. Know the check, coming through a check, bitch. That's all I know. Smell like weed, still a brain greed, bitch. That's all I know. Know the one on 1,008, bitch. That's all I know. Know pop, all my niggas hot, bitch. That's all I know. Know the check, coming through a check, bitch. That's all I know. I'm in the game, if you know my name, keep it on the low. Switching whips when the summer come, I'm a cop a boat. Last year in the strip club, price spent 100, order bottles for the bitches, nigga. I ain't really want it, feel like Elvis with these blue suedes on. They Margellas, got the sharpest tool in the shed, but I think they jealous, man. They hate. I done seen I can write a book on where you know I look clean, but you still look on. Got a bad little freak, I don't trust, I just fuck. Every time I drop her on, plan B, $50, cash talk. I ain't really got it, I can't be your father. I'm a Sofitel, sweet type nigga, not Ramada. Told my man, if it can't lock up, don't bother. Poppy said it's for the snorters, play the ball with the child. Phone pop, hear my phone pop. Yeah, that bitch ran 4 weeks off of selling trees. Seen 30 grand. Smell like weed, stomach brain green, bitch, that's all I know. Another one on 1,008, bitch, that's all I know. Know pop, all my niggas hot, bitch, that's all I know. Know the check, thumbing through a check, bitch, that's all I know. Smell like weed, stomach brain green, bitch, that's all I know. Another one on 1,008, bitch, that's all I know. Know pop, all my niggas hot, bitch, that's all I know. Know the check, thumbing through a check, bitch, that's all I know. 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 Bitch, that's all I know.
It's the homie Gab, man. All I know. Radio AFG Live, I fuck with that track. I was telling Cruz, man, that nigga really gutter on that joint, man. He is so Vitelli sweet, nigga. Baby, not Ramada, he ain't take you to that joint, you know what I'm saying? And every time he drop a bitch off, Plan B, 50 bucks. Fuck that, get you the abortion for two, however much that shit costs. I don't even know how much abortions is. That's crazy. Shout out to me not knowing how much abortions is, but I don't know how much that shit costs. Cruz, you know how much that shit costs? Yeah, he got like 17 different aliases. One of them is Cruz, the other one is Swag Pit. That was the one that got kids in Nicaragua. He forgot about him. He thought I didn't know. They be putting him on TV talking about 79 cents is all it takes. That's all it takes. We'll send you a picture. God damn it. Damn it. I got a couple over in Zimbabwe, but don't tell nobody. If you see a light-skinned nigga over there that's kind of African, it's me. I was over there fucking around. I was fucking around, man. But don't mind me. We about to jump to the last track of this first extended music mix. Gotta jump on the homeboy Iron Mike. He got that good motherfucking mixtape EP known as the Dead Planet EP. It was hosted by yours truly, man. And we gonna give y'all something off of there that has been on the show. This coming Wednesday, we gonna give you something that you never heard off that joint. But this one right here, produced by Valentine Beats. The track is entitled All I Fear. It's Radio AFG Live, man.
www.valentinebeats. I'ma shine, anything you want, never next time. Nobody down for this money on my mind all the time. Because you know that I'm trying to shine. Out here, people trying to test me, trying to pull my card out here. I gotta watch some close, you know they be fraud out here. But I ain't telling nobody, nobody, only one I feel.
Riding vibing to that suicide presently. Need a piece of mentally, not in the beat. Focus, holding torches lit, aiming forward, load his kit. Bust smiles, going down, I'm up down this corrupt trial. Bad card, damn it. Systems holding lances, anger drink, ramming, composure other came in. Off his way, AFG, yeah, we about to take the seat. One bill, put our labor, lyrical. Video gamers, meaning my appeal. Brain the street, struggle, motivated, dual market, rolling cages, seeing 3D, sight, beats, rhymes, mics. The way, 3 ways. Heat in my life, embrace, speak in my style. Now the world open. Picture other autofocus used to be on Saratoga, hookah, hula, festival performing. Own it, the rain to keep coming. I'm zoning on my 4-3, line back and live securely. Assuredly, ring in the glory which those of all who we help put on. Spoken homegrown, we put the time in. Now we're all here, now we're almost home. I rise, I fall.
I'ma shine with anything worth it. Next time, wanna let nobody down. So this money on my mind. I'ma give me all my things, cause you know that I'm trying to better. But it's hard out here. People trying to get hard. Trying to pull my cars out here. You know, I gotta watch some fucking fraud. You know they be fraud out here. I know y'all AFG, niggas. Fuck,
rolling up your line, and every time a nigga out of that, I keep my mind intact. And niggas rapping in the fact they call it captain, this keep rapping in the fracture. Any bullshit the rappers wanna who bring a nigga get you stuttered, and that butter gets you spread it over breaded. That's your head and then discover your body somewhere. Cause I see you niggas ain't living what you spitting, fictitious. That shit you kicking, I ain't listening. Two nigga, you nigga, getting sliced, that be nice, getting tight, getting sued, nigga, we ain't getting jacked. This nigga getting jabbed. We got hibachi grills, watch me chill, shrimp getting popped in your mommy watching grill. If you don't, then I will, home. Don't give a fuck about what you talking, I spill home off the top of my biscuit. That be my biscuit, nigga, Basquiat, you never seen. I did, I travel, you niggas don't know about I came. I've been places
ain't gonna never see. Put niggas on, they ain't gonna mention me. Yeah, I know, nigga, go and get your dog. Guess what? You'll never see me reppin' on your shows. I'ma just to let you know, nigga. You know that I'm trying but it's people trying to press me. You know I gotta watch them close. You know they be cold out here, but I ain't telling nobody. God is the only one I feel. Is the only one to.
This your boy Skip Freeland signing in for my man Young Hack. Radio AFG Live. A place for independent artists, baby. Let's go.
You already know. You already know. I say I'm straight. That's Falco Radio for those not know. I'm straight. Welcome back to the show. Spring and Energy Live. Take it back to the vibe. Special guest co-host, my homeboy Cruz in the building. Main Gang Entertainment Zone. What's going on with you, homie? How you feeling today, man?
I ain't making no noise. You know I'm doing the same old thing. Just got back from Miami, so.
Oh shit, this nigga. That's why he's so laid back in his joint. This motherfucker just came back from Miami. Give it up for Cruz and his fam getting back from Miami safe. Two-way family, son. I saw the nigga when he pulled up. He's pulling bags out the car and shit in the middle of the night. I was sitting on homie first porch, three bags from smoking shit. I saw this nigga. I called him like, what the fuck, nigga? I called him like an hour later on purpose. I know at that time he was probably not even putting no fucking clothes away. Niggas like, you know what? I'm probably gonna do this shit tomorrow, baby. You wanna do this shit? Yeah, we gonna do this shit. We just got back. We gonna do this shit tomorrow. See? I wasn't in his house. I didn't go there. I called him. I ain't even asked this nigga this. I just said it for the first time right now.
Left that shit right
Left that motherfucker right in there. They got back home like 11 o'clock at night. It wasn't like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 o'clock in the early afternoon, evening. They came in like 11, 12 o'clock at night in the morning. Ain't nobody trying to take no motherfucking back. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I came back from Vegas this past October, right? And I got back in this motherfucking crib, and that blue motherfucking luggage was rolling with your nigga, rolling with the homies. The only thing I took out that motherfucking briefcase, my motherfucking suitcase, and all that shit, was the motherfucking weed I got from Planet 13. That's all I took out. The clothes stayed folded in that bitch. The Switch stayed in that motherfucker that I wasn't playing. The PlayStation and the games was inside and shit all secure. I ain't take none of that shit out. And I got home way earlier than you did. But I still didn't take that shit out. I just know how it is, man. You know that motherfucker play. Nobody trying to take the motherfucking clothes out.
Shit, I was like, man, fuck that. I'm just happy to be back in Philly. You know what I mean? I'm just happy to be back home. Thank God, because, you know, that was my first time I've been on a fucking plane.
How was the fucking experience, man? Fuck the Miami part. We're going to get to that later. How was the motherfucking first time being on the plane, man?
That shit sucked.
Oh, come on, man.
Like a fuck. I don't know what the pilot was on. I think he had.
He don't know what the pilot was on.
He was on some shit. That nigga must have been in there like this.
Well, all right. Well, who the fuck y'all fly with?
Damn it. Not Spirit or nothing like that. Some other shit.
Y'all go American, Delta.
I think it was American.
American? Yeah. My cousin OJ, his name is Oliver. You know what I'm saying? He be up there. He do a lot of shit with American.
No, but on the fly back was thorough. The leaving, that shit was the worst. That was my very first. You know what I mean?
Well, that was your first time. So explain it. Like, all right, you get fuck all that sitting there waiting shit and waiting to get on the plane. Fuck all that part. Cause nobody like that. All right, bam. It's the gate call. Y'all standing up. They start saying ticket numbers or whatever.
Yeah, we
bam. They get y'all in there. Y'all start walking down the tunnel. Bam.
Bro,
the stewardess check y'all ticket. You go get to your seat.
Man, fuck all that. I'm just get to the. For one,
shit about to take off. You leave.
It's early in the fucking morning, bro.
All right.
So the nigga couldn't get nothing. You know, everybody like, yo, what you gotta do is you gotta take some drinks with all that shit. I couldn't get no fucking drinks.
All the little shops around.
Yeah, I couldn't get all that shit was closed. I'm like, damn.
See, that's how it was for me when I went to Vegas. But it was crazy because right at the cusp of the time that I was there, it was like one joint that opened up right next to the gate that I was leaving out at.
Right.
And that shit opened and they had them little bottles of liquor joints in there and soda, whatever you want to buy, a little snack. I said, I'm glad that motherfucker opened up because it was like, this flight ain't gonna have no shit to buy. or nothing like that. I was like, damn, what the fuck? And I'm flying on American, like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Listen, that shit was like 8 or something. We finally got on the plane. So I had, so now, mind you, I'm nervous as a motherfucker because I've never been on a plane.
This nigga try to keep his cool in that
So I'm
motherfucker.
like,
Shake
yeah,
that
I
motherfucker
listen,
inside.
blood. That's real shit. Tried as an understatement. I was like, fuck, I just put my headphones on. You know what I mean? I just kept listening to music. I was supposed to sit by the window seat, but my daughter, she wanted to sit by the window seat and shit, because that was her first time. So she's like, no. So I switched with her so she could sit with my little cousin. They both got the window seats. Man, I'm in the fucking aisle. I'm in the aisle seat. That shit was nutty. I looked over and saw them clouds. See, yeah, motherfuck this. I ain't
So
doing
that's
this.
gonna do it.
That's it for this shit. Then I looked at the, you get to see this, how fast you going.
Yeah.
That shit was like 432 miles. I'm like, as fast as
You
you
ain't
going.
never seen no shit like that.
I
It
ain't
didn't
never
feel like that.
The fuck, it ain't feel like nothing like that. So you get what I'm saying? So it didn't feel like it. But just to know, like, damn, we going that motherfucking fast and how for 40,000 feet in the air. Oh man, fuck this. So that and the little turbulent shit and all that. Oh my god, this shit is whack. But on the flight back was way better. I was like, man, fuck that.
Now you used to flying.
Then that motherfucker landed all rough. I'm like, you know what the nut shit.
See, I ain't had nothing like that, man. I had a great flight out. I had a great flight back. Our turbulence was nothing. Our turbulence came because we went. The captain went past a storm. We went off course a little bit because he said, "Oh, they just got a weather report. It's gonna be a storm." They flying directly into it. And we were on our way to Vegas, so it's like, you know what? We gonna veer off a little bit. When he veered off a little bit, we felt that a second, but that wasn't shit. The worst part we felt, like, in my opinion, for like that flight, because I've flown before in my life, is like that first second of zero gravity, where you feel like you're about to float out the seat and shit like that.
Yeah.
That was cool as shit if you were nice. If you're not nice, that might freak some people out. I was nice as shit on my flight, because I smoked like a motherfucker before I left. I didn't take no weed with me because I knew I was going to Vegas. I'm not taking no weed there. That's like taking sand to a beach or water to a pool. There's no sense in doing that. I'm about to go to where good weed is, and I'm going to bring something back because the shit that's out there that's not available over here. Why am I going to take some shit out there? I'm going to leave all my shit here, which is what I did. And it was great because I came back and forgot I had like two, what you call them joints? Not family guy, fresh grocer. Like the plastic bags you get when you go shopping. I had 2 plastic bags full of nothing but different apes and shit from different growers and dispensaries out here in the city. So when I got back here, I was like, the 4, 5 apes that I brought from Planet 13 back here. It was like, oh yeah, I brought some Cookies brand shit back, some Gary Payton and stuff like that. And then I opened up my closet and I threw that briefcase in there. I told you I ain't take no fucking clothes in there now. I was like, oh shit. Because I was in my closet, saw that shit. I said, God damn, it smells great in this fucking closet. And I was like, oh yeah, these 2 fucking big ass bags. I said, this is why I didn't take shit with me. So I can come the fuck home and be like, yeah.
And listen, the crazy part, when I got back, I blew like a motherfucking, I smoked like a broke furnace.
You said when you got back?
Yeah, when I got
back here.
When I got back here?
You ain't smoked there?
I ain't smoked, no.
Hey, I bet it has dispensaries out there.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that shit. You know, all I did was drink.
Got you. I see you with a Barks root beer. You don't know about no root beer, nigga.
Yeah, shit.
You don't know about no Barks, nigga. You don't know about no A&W. It's cool to be thick-headed. You don't know about that shit, man. You know for A&W and Barks root beer, man.
That was my first favorite soda.
Yeah.
When you were a kid, you see the word beer,
That's the first thing that hit you up.
You think,
but see, you probably made the same mistake that I did, seeing how you said that. A motherfucker went to the Jamaican store when he was a kid.
And
bought that ginger beer shit. Yeah, that is horrible. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
That shit is not what's up.
That is horrible.
I said, let me get one of them joints. I remember that. I had about 12. I said, let me get one of them ginger joints. Man, I was like, yeah, y'all niggas you ain't got no taste buds, you drink this shit.
Real shit. Hey, listen. I was born with asthma. Hasn't bothered me in a decade and a half plus. But when I was younger, my mom used to, not only did I have an inhaler, my mom used to give me some liquid medication called albuterol. That shit tastes horrible. I hate, that is the most, you do not want no medicine, nasty tasting medicine in your mouth, tasting medicine. That shit is horrible. I would rather have 2 tablespoons of albuterol than have that ginger beer shit. Give me that nasty ass asthma medicine that you was giving me, that liquid shit in that bottle prescribed to me. Give me that shit before I drink that drink. That shit is horrible. Yeah. You know what I started drinking?
Yeah, that shit.
Because they took the name off of that. They took the beer name off of that. But you know what I used to drink? Once I found out that ginger beer shit was trash, the orange bottle said cola beer. Jamaican cola beer. And I used to fuck them up. Then they changed the name to Champagne Cola.
Yeah.
That yellow orange, that yellow color shit.
I remember that shit.
Bro, it used to say, on the original glass bottle joint, it used to say Jamaican Cola beer. But they took the word beer off of that.
Okay.
But that's what I started drinking that because that one also said beer. And I'm going to try that orange looking joint, that yellow flavored joint.
Yeah.
That shit pop. I like that more than a motherfucking regular cola. But see, I ain't drinking no more sodas no more. I done had my last Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, everything. I'm not drinking no more sodas of any kind. The only soda I would probably ever get again in my life is a ginger ale. Probably. But other than that, never again am I drinking sodas anymore. This has been going on for a couple weeks now. Pretty proud of myself. It's not something that's like, oh my gosh, I think I need a soda. It's just that, nah, I'll drink water or I'll make my 420 juice, make some lemonade or something. I'll chill.
420 juice. That's what that is?
Yeah. Lock that thing down, man. You gotta get the weed card. I'm telling y'all, man. Get your trying to tell y'all. 215mmj.com for those out there. If you live in the Pennsylvania area, anywhere in the state, you want your medical marijuana card, visit 215mmj.com. New patients, 125. If you need it renewed, 75. If you are a new patient but you suffer from something that has you on SSI, you're a veteran, you're going to get that card instead of 125, you're going to get it for $75 or maybe even cheaper. Start off by visiting 215mmj.com. Leave your name, a contact email, and they'll lock it down, get back in contact with you with Conacare and the Pennsylvania Department of Health to get you your medical marijuana card. So again, for Pennsylvania residents, anywhere in the state, you want your medical marijuana card, visit 215mmj.com. There you go. Now, what the hell was you doing in Miami, and how did y'all even choose to go out there? I bet you it was your wife idea.
You know it.
Put it right out there. Niggas don't be talking about going to Miami unless they planning with their niggas. Niggas ain't going just like by themselves to Miami for nothing. Nope. If they got a relationship, they say, man, we was in Miami. Yeah, who?
The crazy part is I always wanted to go to Miami.
Scarface?
Yeah.
Scarface.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how I do that, but
that shit just looked thorough. Like, no, not even that.
Me too though.
Listen,
that's why I said that.
I'm gonna tell you something. You a gamer, so you know what game I'm about to say.
GT?
Fucking right.
You talking about Grand Theft, y'all? You can put an A at the end. It's called Grand Theft Auto for those not to know, but I just know how to say that shit. But I have to say
you a
GT.
gamer.
Don't worry about it.
Like
Vice City style.
Like you said, Scarface and that fucking game.
That Vice City one.
That Vice. I was like,
that was the one, bro. I can't.
Yeah,
listen, I'm
right?
still going to ask the question. I didn't forget about the question I'm going to ask, and we're going to go to about 5:30 because I started the show almost 2:30, so I always give the time back. So don't worry. That game, a lot of people. Let's talk like we know that the games is out. Mm-hmm. So we already know 3 was the first one that you could walk around in that 3D style. Then Vice City came after 3. That was that fucking work. Ray Liotta killed Tommy Vercetti. Give it up to the whole cast of Vice City. They killed that shit. That was PS2.
That was PS2, yes.
They killed that.
Yes.
The Hollywood cast, the voice squad and all that. Man, they killed that. The fucking musical soundtrack. The musical soundtrack was so crazy with those radio stations that the motherfuckers made real CDs. Based, I was working at the GameStop on 69th Street when this game came out. These motherfuckers made real CDs for each radio station. You could buy a single whatever joint, this area radio station, that radio station joint, or you can buy a whole box set that had every radio station CDs with all them real music on that motherfucker. Yeah. That's how popular that game was.
I wish I would have fucking knew that, because I damn sure wanted the rap radio.
Oh, the shit they had with the Give It All, the Jada Kiss and shit, and all the motherfuckers on there. Man, they had everything on there.
What?
One time, blow the spot, keep rising to the top. All my niggas.
Yo, I can't believe that game. People said, all right, San Andreas came out, people said that was better than Vice City. No. I won't get into this because I don't believe that. Just because Boys in the Hood is a hot, I'm sorry, banging on the drums, y'all hearing that thumping in the mic.
Hell no.
Just because Boys in the Hood is a hot ass movie and y'all correlate the San Andreas, CJ and all that to the West Coast like it was Boys in the Hood, don't mean.
And Minister Society, they try to.
Right. All those black
exploitation films. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Little son, what they call Blue Hill Avenue.
Colors.
All that type of shit.
All that shit y'all try to group into one for that game.
Now, I loved San Andreas. It introduced RPG elements to the game where you actually had to do things like keep up your appetite and work out and shit like that and raise your stats like you do in a role-playing game. That was pretty cool, and the music was good, West Coast style. I like that shit.
And a little storyline.
Yeah, that shit was hot. Niggas double-crossing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They do that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit that happened in these streets. So yeah, I fuck with that joint. But it wasn't as immersive and it wasn't as like iconic as Vice City was.
Vice City was a movie.
And then you got, all right, boom. San Andreas came out, all right, boom. Now we got new systems for the first time again.
Yeah.
And now Grand Theft Auto 4 come out on the PS3. And I still got my shit. My Grand Theft Auto 4 Nico Bellic right in my motherfucking bedroom. I still got my shit and my PS3 in that motherfucker too. That being said, that game was hot as shit too. It introduced online for the first time. Niggas go online, shoot each other and shit. But I still fuck with Vice City over that one. And that one had way better graphics, more story talking, everybody was voiced over, the world was bigger, the map was wider, activities,
The
we
one
had
thing
way
I
more
really
activities.
the one thing I really dug about that particular game is how it infused the blacks with their times. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they at least they made
Culture shock for me.
Yeah, at least they didn't just have it on some, all right, this nigga just a nigga, and no.
Yeah, and see, maybe that's why
You know
I didn't like say that San Andreas was better than Vice City, because no offense, but it was like a stereotype.
Yeah,
the video game was a stereotype of the movies that was a stereotype of African Americans.
Right.
So it was like,
That's
shit,
why
that's what it is. Like,
yeah, right.
And that leads me into that. Like, all right, how come certain things are cool on one end, but they're not cool on the other? Because, like, you can see the Caucasian and the Italian, Asian side of shit and not say the same thing when you play that league, even if you are Caucasian, even if you are Asian, and you get the video game and you buy it and you playing it, you don't say that's exploitative or that's stereotypical. So it's like it kind of lose points or whatever like that, because that's all it is. It's just like the stereotypical white guy that, you know, used to have it all, but then he lost and he started complaining, and now he's going on a rampage to try to get it back type thing. Oh, man, nope. But when you look at San Andreas, what was that? Everybody correlates that fucking game to being a digital video game of Boys in the Hood.
Yep.
They say it's mixed with other shit, yeah, but the first thing people say out of their mouth, man, that shit was like Boys in the Hood. That shit, Boys in the Hood. That shit, Boys in the Hood. I've been hearing that since that game came out back then.
The crazy part about it, that's why motherfuckers wanted it. Like when you seen the commercial, you seen them riding the bikes and
doing the low
doing
riders
the,
and shit.
the hydraulic cars.
Niggas is smoking weed.
The first thing you think about, of course, Boys in the Hood.
Shit, the boy that looked like Eazy-E.
MC8 talk for
right. MC8 character. Yeah. This nigga looked like the motherfucker that was on Menace to Society with the motherfucking Jerry curl underneath the motherfucking hat riding the truck. I'm just saying.
Yeah, anyway.
You're right. I'm just saying.
But that's who spoke for him. That's who talked for him.
And you see how all that shit came, like it was derived from John Singleton and everything was involved in that shit.
That's what I said. That's what I was saying. It gave you the, because MC8 from Menace to Society, but like we said, the backstory like almost like Boys in the Hood. You know what I'm saying? And plus, like you said, the whole game is full of fucking what I'm trying to say. They got the niggas double crossing each other.
Yep.
Everybody, like Ryder double crossing and Big Smoke double crossing. Like, it was like, damn, niggas
everybody got their own agendas and shit. Now, again, I wanted to ask, why are things cool on one end and not the other? I've been looking at a lot of sports talk for years, since like Cold Pizza was on ESPN, and the way people get scrutinized.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I can remember a debate on the original First Takes when they first became First Take, and Skip got Stephen A. the job on that joint, and they were talking about draft picks and being personal and being satirical and then being a journalist and doing your job. And Jalen Rose just so happened to have been on there, and this is many years ago. I mean, many years ago. It's almost 10, 12 years ago. And they spoke about Kwame Brown, and it was not Jalen Rose that brought that up. It was Jalen Rose that came into defense of, because the way Stephen A. Smith, and he eloquently pontificated that the way Stephen A. was saying things wasn't really on a level of being analytical of the kid's play, whether he's good or bad on the court. It was more taking shots and making his name sound like a female name and doing other things that wasn't saying he did poor tonight. He only shot 5 of 13 from the field or something like that. It wasn't that. And when he elocuted that, Stephen A. came back, well, He came into the game. I don't have to worry about that. He came into the game not being able to dribble, not being able to pass, not being able to rebound, not being able to score. Who said that? He was the #1 overall draft pick out of high school for a reason. But for some reason, even back then, you was visiting high schools and you didn't even have no job that was prestigious enough because you was still writing in the papers and didn't even blow up like that too much for a motherfucking AI dick ride that you was doing for the Philadelphia Inquirer when that man was in high school. What the fuck was you doing in high schools all around the world talking to kids about basketball when you didn't play basketball? You sucked. You was like an equipment manager or a water boy or something like that. You see how that could get thrown on you? But he actually played for 12 years in the NBA and made millions of dollars. And somebody and some teams, for some reason, kept signing that man over other individuals at that position for 12 years. But the way that you talked about him back then and the way you talk about him currently, that have him now coming out defending himself, talking against everybody, you don't say those type of things to Caucasian or European or Russian players. Because I can remember an athlete named Sean Bradley. He wasn't worth nothing. No offense, sir, but I'm talking about basketball. I don't mean in life. I'm not talking about your quality of life. I don't know you.
Yeah.
I'm talking about basketball. You absolutely suck.
Well, how tall was he?
7'2" or some shit like that. And I think on top of him being that tall, he was drafted highly as well. Sean Bradley was like a #1 overall draft pick of like the Sixers or some shit like that in the beginning. And they traded his ass because he wasn't worth nothing. He was a liability making all that fucking money. I don't remember y'all doing all that shit on ESPN about him. I don't remember that. How come it's okay for y'all to do that shit to African American athletes of any sport, but there are Caucasian or other ethnic backgrounds that have done similar things or have had similar stats, and y'all don't do the same type of shit with them? Why is it okay on one end, but it's not okay on the other? I need to know. That's all I'm saying.
The fucked up part about that is this is so repetitive. It's a cycle that they do this shit. Yeah, like at the end of the day, you got people like Stephen A. Smith who's getting over by, which we talked about this on the phone.
Yep.
Always talking about I'm from the streets. I'm from the streets. All that old weird shit.
First of all, you don't have to threaten me. Don't think that I'm. Don't. First of all, don't you think that I'm somebody that's just gonna be scared? Am I supposed to be scared? I'm from the streets of Hollis, Queens. I'm not worried about anything like that. I was only trying to do my job. But if you think that I'm scared, I'm from Hollis, Queens. I'm not worried about anything.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What that got to do with the...
I said to Cruz when we talked about this, no disrespect to nobody that has become successful in any way, shape, or form, whether it was somebody that lived a life of crime and then they got mature and start learning from their mistakes and don't do that crime no more, whether it was somebody that was a pizza shop owner and now they got a chain of pizza shops, whether it was a drug dealer who had to go to prison and now he don't do drugs, deals no more, he tried to talk kids out of doing that type of shit, whether it was a rapper, basketball player, I don't give a fuck. Anybody that was successful from Hollis, Queens, success does not equate street shit. So let's get that out there. I want to preface my comments by saying that first.
Right.
Success does not equate to street shit.
Hell no.
That being said, I don't know nobody in the words of Cat Williams, never in the history of niggerdom did I hear somebody being the gangsters of gangsters coming out of the streets of Hollis, Queens. I'm just trying to let y'all know it was no gangsters. Nobody was saying they scared of niggas in Hollis. One of the nicest places you could ever visit. I just wanted to let y'all know, gated communities. I just wanted to let y'all know that. And Stephen A. Smith wanted to scream that out. I said the same shit on the phone. I'm about to say right now. He might as well go ahead and play in real life that character he be playing on All My Children when he like a bodyguard or something from the Bulls, Sonny Corinthos. That's what he need to do. I'm sorry, General Hospital. General Hospital. Give it up one time for General Hospital, Sonny Corinthos. Play that character. If you telling some dudes on Snapchats or Instagrams and then try and go on your radio shows and your ESPN shows, so I'm from the streets of Hollis, Queens. I'm not worried about anything. You gotta chill.
And you gotta chill.
Because somebody might.
Because at the end of the day, I'm glad he brought that up. I'm glad we on this subject because this was our phone conversations we had. See, most of the time when I'm here on the show, the stuff we're talking about on the show, we already done talked about on the phone. So y'all getting our personal conversations.
There you go.
The truth of the matter is, you say all that bullshit for what reason? that nobody care about.
You say all that type of shit, and then they show you the video that them people set you up. I don't hear nobody say. I think they set him up. Joe Rogan, and that trainer bull, in that video where Stephen A. Smith was punching down and punching up and punching down. And
Looking pathetic.
Oh my gosh,
Looking
they set you up, bro. Somebody said, yeah, that's the way you do it.
Yeah.
Somebody set you
and
up.
And the truth of the matter is, that was the perfect response to all that you from Hollis Queens bullshit you be spewing. Because at the end of the day, we don't care about your personal life. If you're going to critique basketball or any sport, critique it. Don't you start talking about people's personal business and say you don't. You talk about people's personal, like you said. Now why we not the guy who had his girlfriend, the white dude that had his girlfriend, he's supposed to have mental problems. He wanted her to call him master some old shit. And why wasn't he drugged for weeks on end through the mud?
Because Disney owned the company.
But Kwame got it every day, and of course he's going to keep doing this. He's going to keep speaking out because his name is being said over and over again.
Right. For 20 something years. It's over 20 years since he's been drafted, and all that shit went down.
And even if he was as bad, let's say if he is as bad as y'all say he is, which, like you said, somebody thought something of him. They kept signing him. They held that man in the NBA for 12 to 13 years. So even if he was that bad for 12 or 13 years, he's out of the NBA now.
Right.
He's not playing the game.
And haven't played since 2011, 2012. The last team that he played for was playing the bench role in 2012 for the Philadelphia 76ers. That was the last time that he was on the roster. It's almost 10 years ago that he's been actively in the league.
So all the shit and the things y'all saying about him, y'all having Burn Kwame meetings and all that, little sessions with y'all, everybody taking digs at him. He's not playing the game now. So that's a problem you don't, but you went up and made a whole highlight reel of his so-called mishaps and how bad he sucked.
Never had no shit outside, like personal issues in the league and them, just talking about basketball. And then y'all start being personal and talking crazy, and you still bringing him up all these years. But what about all the rest of these draft people? I can see if it was like some top 10 show, and y'all say, well, he was a bust, and he was a bust. And just keep it moving. But you get personal, you say his name weird, make it like a female name, and then just keep
damn well
on him.
Yup.
What was the boy name? Why y'all ain't ranking on Tyler Hainsborough? He came from the University of North Carolina. That's one of my favorite. That is my favorite collegiate school in all sports. I love University of North Carolina. And go Tar Heels. And I don't see y'all like making like shit about him all crazy. I don't see nothing about, oh, well, he was touted to be this. He could shoot like this in college, but he
was he? Just in case people don't know who this guy is. Who was it?
Tyler Hainsborough was the center. He played for the North Carolina Tar Heels. He got drafted. He played for multiple teams. He got bounced around. Everybody thought he was going to be the next big thing. He got bounced around. He played for Charlotte. He played for New Orleans. I forgot the last team that he was on, but he played for New Orleans and Charlotte and shit, and you barely ever seen that guy. And he didn't last 6 years, let alone 12 years in the league. Right. He's gone already. He's not on nobody's roster.
And no one's talking
about
him.
He's not in no G League getting developed or nothing like that. And I don't hear nothing about, oh, he was a draft bust and he only had this many points or this many rebounds and stuff. I don't see that. There's other Caucasian and other ethnic backgrounds that's not African-American athletes that have been drafted over the years that haven't been in the league, like Greg Oden. Okay. Greg Oden is an African-American, but he's also like, his African-American is like different. He's a different African-American of a different ilk. I don't hear y'all talking about Greg Oden like that. He had the surgery with his knees. He didn't play for 2 years, let alone 12 years. He had to retire in his 3rd year. That nigga doing commentary somewhere for some FLC league or FCL league.
No one's dragging his name.
Nope.
He's not the worst dude. Y'all not bringing up making highlight reels. And that's what I'm saying. And who's always the one doing this? Who's always the catalyst for downing black people?
Stephen A. Smith.
Other black people. Puppets.
Marionettes.
You sit right there and treat and help down your own kind.
Yeah.
Well, like they said, like my man Malcolm said, all skin folk ain't your kinfolk.
There you go.
Because y'all love to hang blacks out to dry.
Yep.
Get all this money to down a brother.
Look at all these so-called experts and so-called speaking doctors, not doctors that operate on people, but like they call themselves doctors, like that Dr. Boyce dude. Y'all talk crazy about your own race. Y'all don't say nothing about creating our own currency, like people that's been doing through that Bitcoin shit, because this money shit is about to change and they're about to fuck everything up.
Right.
Ain't nobody saying invest in the digital currency because that's better for you. Nobody, you're not saying nothing about really being together and showing people knowledge that the game is supposed to be told, not sold.
Right.
Knowledge is free, especially if you have it.
If you got it.
And passing it down is an obligation, not a choice. Yep. And a lot of us duck that responsibility every fucking day. From the smallest level of, you know damn well your mom told you.
Right.
To the highest level of, you know damn well you were supposed to be to work today. You did some of that shit. I'm just going to say this. I'm just going, and because the pandemic happened, I'm just going to say I had COVID.
The worst thing in the world you can do is know something and not share it. You're the worst type of person. Like, if you got some type of education that you can pass along, or some type of insight you can pass along to your brother, younger brother, little sister that's coming, and you don't do it, you are the worst type of person because you're a part of the problem. That shit is sad, man. Don't, like you said, the game has to be so not told y'all run out here jump on. Even if this guy, even if y'all didn't dig the way he was going about certain shit, y'all could have got his phone number and called that man.
He didn't even do nothing. That man ain't do shit.
Y'all could have called
y'all
that man.
Y'all kept bringing his name up out of nowhere again. That made him finally come out.
Roasting him though.
He didn't say shit. It's not like he came on some all of a sudden out of nowhere. He on crack in the alley. Somebody filming. He like, yeah, these niggas talk crazy to me. No, motherfucker, he was chilling, doing his job and doing his tractors and living on his farm and taking care of his family.
Business.
And y'all niggas keep bringing him up on Showtime. Fucking Matt Barnes and fucking Steven Jackson. They keep getting brought up on ESPN. Like, what the fuck?
And the dopest thing that I love about him is that he really did something that, for the longest, people, not all, because a lot of people really was smart, that smart understood this. Y'all had people hating LeVar Ball. People, man, he should just shut up. And
he's crazy.
Y'all. He just want to be a star. This and the third. But that man did right by his children.
All their lives and been in their motherfucking life all their lives. So who the fuck are y'all to come on there judging how he train his kids, how he keep his kids, how he practice with his kids,
and look
how he talk about his kids.
Look how his kids turned out. Look how they turned out.
I don't see them as no motherfucking crazy people out here doing crazy shit. They playing basketball. They made it to the NBA. I don't know if the third one is there yet, but they made it to the NBA. The other one's in another professional league. But they doing something that he told them they was going to do.
That's right.
And as the song say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You got fucking LaMelo and fucking Lonzo in the league.
And what's the name? And Leangelo's in the other
professional shit.
So y'all can't. So, and like he said, that come from LeVar being willing to put his neck on the chopping block.
Kept his kids to his motherfucking vest with his mom.
That come from him going hard and fending off the media. Cause this is the type of shit y'all like to do to African Americans.
That's how it go.
That's how it go. We the scapegoats for everything. Anything bad, anything they can take from us, they take it. But anything they can leave us to hang us out to dry for, they gonna hang us out to dry for.
Why is it okay for us?
Oh my God!
To
recently, I'm sorry, brother.
Go ahead.
This BET Award shit.
I ain't see it. I'm not watching them in rituals.
Don't watch it.
I'm not.
I didn't watch
rituals.
See, I never seen none of that shit. But
that shit rituals.
On my motherfucking timeline, y'all are the most disrespectful. This is more reason why I don't want to ever deal with the industry at all. Like you said, there's a bunch of rituals. y'all letting this gay shit. Y'all are so big on this gay shit. It's ridiculous.
Being desensitized to
and
it.
y'all,
Man.
and exactly.
It's always in your face in every type of thing.
In every type of way. Then this y'all mean to tell me, y'all let this, bad enough this nigga made a video about some gay shit. Now he performs on the show and at the end do some extra gay shit. And who the first person to come and be and with the applause for that and to co-sign that gay shit? Shiny Soup Man. Did he?
Oh shit. I ain't even, like I said, I ain't see it. I don't know
No.
about what happened.
Listen, bro. You ain't listen. This the crazy part. I didn't see this shit because I don't give a fuck about the BET Awards. I don't.
Yeah. Go ahead. You keep talking.
I don't care nothing about that shit. But to see a motherfucker really go out their way to do some gay shit, and y'all know y'all got your children, we got our children supposed to be able to watch this shit, and y'all let that man go off and kiss another man and all that shit. Come on. This shit is getting beyond motherfucking disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all know the agenda y'all pumping. Y'all know the shit y'all playing with. Y'all know damn well this supposed to be family-friendly shows and all that. Come on, stop it. Y'all not gonna keep trying to push that shit up on blacks. That's not what black men is about. We're not about that shit at all.
Every time you turn around, that's all the fuck that's
That's
out there.
all you got.
It's in everything. You can look at a box of cereal, those messages are being pushed. You can look at a cartoon that's being pushed, a movie, a TV show, a video,
commercials,
color coding. It's all around. It's all around.
And the first thing I want to do is stick a black face on this bullshit.
Yep. Help them get it too. Come on.
But
Come on, your heroes and your icons are all, or not your icons, I apologize. Y'all call them y'all idols.
But let me tell you, real men, real black men like myself and my brother over here, we not with that shit.
At all.
You can't call us homophobic or y'all, what else they say
I'm
about
not
us?
homophobic at all. You know what I am? I'm accepting of all, especially those who are accepting of themselves. For one of my best friends in male life is a homosexual male, and he don't act what y'all would call gay. He don't go around flamboyant. He don't touch men and do all crazy stuff in front of people and like, what the fuck you doing, dog? Like, he ain't like that. He don't get disrespected or nothing like that because he's still himself. That's just how he chooses to live his life behind closed doors. And however long it took him to be comfortable within himself to tell me and the other friends that he know that truth, knowing that we are heterosexual males, that's awesome. And regardless of how long it took him to do that shit, when he did that, we didn't go, oh, well, can't be friends with you no more because that's what you do. And you know what's funny? We all was accepting of that. Female friends that are lesbian, or male friends that are bisexual, or female friends that are bisexual. We don't be looking at them, oh, can't be friends with you no more. That's what they do. They don't try to be like, oh yeah, this is what I am, so come on, y'all.
So
y'all
gotta
come
do
do it
it
too.
too.
Like, no, they don't do that. Like, I don't know what type of movies and I don't know what kind of fake movies and stuff like that y'all living through, but that's not what happens. That's not how it goes.
And that's why it's so disrespectful and despicable that y'all would try to force feed that onto people.
And most of that shit for the people that's into it, that's being forced into it, they either really being forced into it or they're acting. They're being forced to act. So other people that can watch them, that look up to them, say, "Oh, it's okay." And I guess I feel that way too when they get into it.
Because y'all
being
can't
desensitized.
Because at the end of the day, like you said, it's plenty of homosexuals walking around, bisexuals and all that, walking around that we know and all that.
And that's fine.
And they don't carry themselves. They ain't out and out just I'm gonna hear my boyfriend me kiss him in the mouth while no.
They do whatever they do by
they respect themselves enough.
Even the people that like when you go downtown or you go to places that you see same-sex relationships through men or women, and they walk down the street holding hands or they might kiss each other on the cheek or on the lips. That's cool. Like that's public displays of affection. That's y'all. Like ain't nobody. That's not mad. I'm not mad because hey, they love each other or care about each other. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. I'm not about to stop where I'm going to start doing something. But when y'all got these actors on TV and shit like that, that's not some like what I just described, walk down the street admiration. That shit's some forced, fake action.
Yep.
The camera's on and
like
action.
I said, the first person
that's just some scripted bullshit. So if you faking it, that's what I have a problem with.
Because you're selling. That's just like I said about art. Just like how I feel about transvestites. if this man want to be a woman, he feel like he was born a woman, he start the process to become a woman, cool. But the time he sells his homosexuality or whatever, and try to force it to say, hey, I'm sleeping with this man, like they did Chingy, which I think main man should be arrested for, because you lied on that man and said you had a relationship with him. Now all of a sudden you come back from some, I'm sorry, I me who never did nothing. You should go to jail for that.
That's not something that you should do to people.
That ain't nothing. Exactly.
Motherfuckers.
Because he can never get back them 12 years of his life that been shunned and everybody turned their backs on.
That was Sidney Starr that did that.
Exactly.
That was Sidney Starr that did that.
And then you come back, you should go to jail. Your ass be locked up.
But that bitch is on TV with TV shoes and stuff like that and getting famous and being able to buy more surgical type of shit to make himself look more like herself. So
and this guy sitting there saying, no, I never dealt with this person, and everybody went for the bag. Yes, you did. This nigga's lying. I knew it.
Without that shit, man, we about to take a break on the Anchor.fm version, so I can come back in with you guys. I'm about to start the second extended music mix.
That shit is fucked up.
That shit is crazy. What they do is okay for them to push the negative shit, but it's wrong for us to do the positive shit.
But if I come on some positive shit, get your ass on TV. Shut your ass up.
That don't even make any sense.
That don't make no sense.
So, with that being said, for the folks that's listening on Anchor.fm, we'll be right back after this. For the folks that's watching on Twitch, we ain't going nowhere. We still right here. I'm just making sure I get my joint back because we give it to them every hour. We give them a break on Anchor. It was about to hit there anyway. So before I start the extended music mix, I want to make sure they got fresh time.
Music.
Dang. All right. And for the fine folks on Anchor.fm/AFG Radio, we are back. We're going to have another break for y'all in about an hour because we're going to go to about 5:30ish. We got some good music to be giving y'all, man. It is time now, like the radios would say, if you were still listening to those things, and they don't even probably say it no more. I don't know, because I haven't listened to that shit in a long time. But they used to go, what we gonna do now is go back. Back in the time. That's what they used to do. And then some of this shit, like what I'm about to play right now, used to hear my old head get on the jaw. Yeah, and this is for the class of 1986. Make sure you got something nice to sip on and something rolled up. We're about to make some madness in the summertime. You're listening to it live on Smooth Jazz, WJJZ 106.1. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that, America. You don't know nothing about that. That being said, man, I'm going to start it off right there because we about to start this second extended music mix. It's going down with Cool in the Game. The track we're going to jump off with is entitled Summer Madness. It's Radio
Shorty rocks, I do the same thing, but yet I use Philly blunts. She said I never dealt with Philly blunts because I heard that's what Philly stunts. I said nah, they burn slower. Right now I really don't know you, but maybe later on I can show you. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. So now we sitting on the train. Besides the fingernail, my shorty got the hairdo with pain. Now understand she got flavor. A tough leather jacket with some jeans and the chain that the moms gave her. Got off the train about 6:34. She wasn't sure she had drug for the dog, so we hit the store. Went to the crib and turned the lights on. A Mad magazine stand from Essex, a right on. I left the up stereo system with crazy CDs. Understand, kid, she got G's. She said, chicks, do what you want. She said, I'm gonna feed the dog. I said, alright, well, I'ma roll this blunt. She came back with stretch pants and a ponytail, a t-shirt. Hey, yo, fam, I got a tenderoni girl. We sitting on the couch chatting. We're smoking blunts off the balcony. We're staring at Manhattan. She started feeling on my chest. I started feeling on the breast. And there's no need for me to stress the rest. Hey, yo, I got myself a winner. We sparked the blunt before we ate. And the blunt after we ate dinner. She had a tattoo. She only wanted to go to see. But first, then the lights and turn up the Joe to see. I'm like, whatever, shorty ride, we can swing it like that. Cause on the real, this is where it's at. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. I woke up the next day on the waterbed and letters on the pillow. And this is what the letter said. It said, cheeks, I be home around 2. You was deep in your sleep, so I didn't want to bother you. I left my number for shorty to call me later. Got dressed, smoked the blunt, and then I bounced towards the elevator. I got the people around 3. I'm asking shorty, what's up with you? She's asking what's up with me. And now we've been together for weeks. Spend no life, dinner with my shorty, crack a 40 with my naughty freaks. Hey man, I never been in love, but every time I'm bursting in and out, it's the shorty that I'm thinking of. I'm hanging out with my crew. I get the beats from Renee, because Renee uses slow too. But yet I'm chatting with her on loose. She says Renee's been shot, so she meet me up at St. Luke's. I jump on the bandwidth. I gotta make it there quick. Hey yo, this shit is getting mad thick. Not even thinking of the pole 9. I'm doing the buck because of fuck. I'm smoking boom and the whole 9. I gotta see what's going on. And by the time I reach the hospital, they tell me Mr. Cheeks Renee's gone. I'm pouring it out for my shorty who ain't here. I'm from the ghetto, so listen, this is how I shed my tears. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty.
That's that motherfucking work right there. Everybody already know what that is, man. Get that shit up, man. You gotta get that shit up for that, man. Give it up for that one more. Give for that, man. Lost boys with the name. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna have some more shit for the homeboy Mr. Cheeks throughout the show. Don't worry, I got another track for y'all, man. I got another track for y'all. Just how we do, you know what I mean? It's motherfucking Take Back Tuesday. It's how we do it right here. Speaking of how we do it, I'm gonna let the nigga from the West Coast talk to y'all real quick. Smartell Jordan with This Is How We Do It. It's right here, man. Radio AFG Live. Come on.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it. La 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 la. This is how we do it.
on cause I'm faded. Money's in the streets, say money, yo, we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The summertime skirts and the guys ain't canine. All the gangbangers forgot about the drive-by. You gotta get your groove on before you go get paid. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kind of buzzed and it's all because this is how we do it. South Central Destin like nobody does. This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. Let's flip the track from the old school back. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. All hands are in the air. And wave from here to there. If you're an OG Mac or a wannabe player, you see the hood's been good to me ever since I was a lowercase G. But now I'm a big G. The girls think I got the money. $100 bills, y'all. If you were from where I'm from, then you would know that I gotta get mine in a big black truck. You can get yours in a 6-4. Whatever it is, the party's underway. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kind of buzzed so because this is how we do it. South Central Destin like nobody does. This is how we do it. All my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. Let's flip the track from the old school back. This is how we do it. I'm kind of buzzed so because this is how we do it. South Central Destin like nobody does. Nobody does. Y&B, FCC. This is how we do it. I'll never come back on an old school track. This is how we do it. Once upon a time in 94, Montel made no money and life show was slow. And all they said was 680 stood. And people thought the music that he made was good. Then there's the DJ and Paul was his name. They came up to money, this is what he said. You and OT are gonna make some cash. Sell 1,000,000 records and we're making the dash. Oh, Papa's in the club. This is how we do it. South Central Destin like nobody does. This is how we do it. Oh, my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. I'll never come back on an old school track. This is how we do it. I'm kind of buzzed so because this is how we do it. South Central Destin like nobody does. Nobody does. Oh, it's party time. This is how we do it. Straight up coming from the west side. This is how we do it. She's got the flavor. Yeah. This is how we do it. And Bonnie does it like nobody does. Yeah. Come on now, Def Jam.
Motel Joe. This is how we do it. Radio AFG Live. Y'all know how we do it.
Ever be a banger right
All the motherfucking time, man. And I'm about to play some shit, man. We done jumped in the 80s, we jumped into the 90s, so it's only right I give you at least a 2000. Then we gonna keep sprinkling all them years I just said on top of your motherfucking head. But before we do that, we gonna jump into 2000 like I just said. So homeboy, and this is probably something that y'all don't even hear like that. See, my music is extensive. And I tweet and at everybody, but fuck that part. My music history is extensive. I got 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. And I be having this shit that's not just stuff that y'all be hearing on the radio, the slide jams and all that. Yeah, I know I got the shit that be on the albums and stuff too, y'all. Like this track right here from the homeboy Beanie Siegel. Make sure y'all down there at Lou and Choose July 4th for the motherfucking state property show. It's gonna be going down. My cousin Drake's on me. He gonna be down there bartending up. So make sure y'all get y'all motherfucking tickets. Holla at your boy. That being said, it's Beanie Siegel with Bout That. Radio AFG Live, man. Come on. Take it back Tuesday, y'all.
How does it feel being next to you? I wanna know. Just let me know.
I got them diamonds on my neck. I'm so icy. I think they like Steve. And I'm white tees. Them SB jeans, sneaks is me. Dark green with the camouflage print. Fake bullies wanna know what the damage I spent on that new V Quizzy grown man with no tents. Roughly the cost about 3 bricks off. Hooked up and bagged and trade. Nice day. I'm in my bag and I'm having it my way. Sick of the flaws in the cars. You niggas car sick. Sick of CNC, get them large whips. No plates in the fenders, some plates in the window. Yeah, niggas in the garage, I back in it. Niggas grind all summer and be cracking the winter. I'm never cracked, one number, I'm back in ya. It's always Mac, nigga, the top spender. Just check your boy out in all his splendor. How I grind in the winter. stopped all that. I can cover the bet and you should. However do you want it, just drop it, it's all good.
Money, cars, cash, clothes. If you love that shit, then let me know. If you love that shit, then let me know. If you love that shit, then let me know. Money, cars, cash, clothes. Girl, if you love that shit, then let me know. If you love that shit, then let me know. If you love that shit, then let me know.
I show you how to do this, dude. I done turned more blocks than a Rubik's Cube. Your boy let off shots from that newest tour. Then I skate on cops to that newest Cruz. I'm rich, boy, all looking here. Lord, ice in your wrist, but your jewels ain't looking clear. I show you little dudes how to cook a square. Yeah, how to grind it to the limit when you put your ear. You don't want it with speed, I pull your card out. You ain't got no bitches, I bring the broads out. We can go chip for chip, I pull some large out. Or go whip for whip, I bring the cars out. Bring the Benz out, bring the Aston Martin out. Porsche spots on the drop top for large out. Bring the old school 6-4s out. Cooks to the 4 doors out. Who the drink with the doors out.
Money, cars, cash, clothes. If you love that shit, then let me know. If you love that shit, then let me know. If you love that shit, then let me know. Money, cars, cash, clothes. Girl, if you love that shit, then let me know. If you love that shit, then let me know. If you love that shit, then let me know.
However do you want it, bitch, I ain't stutter. You fucking with that dude, man, I ain't got it. That nigga damn pop. And I done lost more work in the pot than go ever top. Right cat, wrong letter box. And I'm a window shop. Now I'm lease, I just stick and cop. I got the title to the shit I got. You need to work, I'm on a boat by the river dock. Niggas in the triple threat soon as I hit the rock. Niggas play they ball, but can't hit the shot. Yeah, I'm playing, but this ain't your game, kid. Stay in your lane and get your shit locked. You want it, money,
cars, cash, clothes. If you love that shit, then let me know. If you love that shit, then let me know. If you love that shit, then let me know. Money, cars, cash, clothes. Girl, if you love that shit, then let me know. If you love that shit, then let me know. If you love that shit, then let me know.
Radio AFG Live, man. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker brought that motherfucking energy up with that, man. That's that shit right there, man. We gotta keep that energy going. We gonna keep it ROC. Let's keep it up. Let's go. We gonna keep it ROC, man. It's my young boy, man. All y'all niggas, I'm gonna tell y'all a story after this second. This did a music mix about Chris, but all y'all niggas that was hating back in the day, remember what happened to you when your face was on the ground and shit? Don't worry about it. At the end of the day, it's your homeboy Young Chris with the 94 bars freestyle. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Take it back Tuesday to 5. Come on!
What?
Ha! That's my nigga Karan type of shit. Y'all know that about Karan, though, alright? Shout out to my nigga Karan, man. He gets it down, you know what I'm saying? Be locking it down. Monopoly K, you already know what it is, man. I fuck with you, Karoni. You gotta get your punk ass up, nigga. Get up! Get your ass down here, man. Chris! 94 bars.
It's your trying to front state beat. All the thoroughbreds for you, la la la. You know what girls wanna spend the night tonight. Get right tonight, tonight. It's Young G's, it's Young Me. That's right, that's the upper half of me. And all the girlies scream my half of me. And they mad at me. Motherfuckers. Yeah. Get my business straight, I'm learning the game. Earn a little change off that real estate. Half the real estate, got to check these bras. These niggas ain't dealt the deck of cards. Man, y'all was on the step with y'all. We had connection lanes and was a threat to that set you claim and still is. Homie, that still is closer than ever. You niggas pussy in your nose, whatever, so don't push me. Yeah, you would try keeping us back. Won't you do try keeping it rap and leave us alone? Can't leave it at home in the streets where we at. To get you where you least expect to be the people that class is real. In the streets of Philadelphia, the boss, he can't play, fuck around and kill himself. Can't stop, won't stop, Rockefeller records, cause we keep down. Bitches wanna get down, niggas wanna get found. We can front with the pound, and we squeezing. While other niggas standing, we leave them. These niggas really thinking we need them. Like my man Steve, ain't the reason. Yeah. It's a breeze, it's a PA thing. Y'all really wanna see they gang. Take a Philly when you see they gang. Got guns all the time on us. Dude from the block with the sun never shine on us. Get knocked in the one, drop a dime on us. Be your own blood. More than my niggas till they see their own blood. They on their last breath. I hit a slug, ain't no open casket. Left over ashes. I was labeled as a leftover bastard until that contract. Then when we did, I see through them contacts. So they try to hit me through them contracts. Yeah, the boy wonder, the boy gunner. I stay fresh to death, had the other boys under pressure. They had to step their gear up. If not, they knew not to go near
to keep my sperm, bitch. Yeah. It's okay, I'm still young anyway, I can last all night, we can hump any day. I got chunk to the way, and some chunk on the way. Used to fuck Wale, now it's Chunks Wale. Chunks wanna play, you be backing them down. That's what you get for approaching without asking around. You know we get out toasted without patting us down. It's the right bitch, holla, get your ass in the pound. Let me show you how I do, how I make them get down. Gotta keep my sheets clean, lay that ass on the crown. Niggas all just fat, let me arch that back. You ain't got to be shy, baby, toss that back. Most of these stories ain't worth the dough. I can't relate to commercial flows, I'm from the hood. Ain't nothing all good but your worthless hoes. Think shine niggas work these hoes. Fuckers, shit. I was broke getting dope from hoes. Getting dope from hoes. Grown men drowning hoes, your nose. Stop falling through these chicken heads. And focus low war on your business head. You ain't ready, yo. You dudes is lame. Bringing the pain to the game. You dudes ready, yo. And most of y'all one-hit wonders. The ones that done a little number shit. One hit done it. Your career was an accident. I ain't scared, I'll flash you, bitch, to get the cash to get out. Or buy a nice lawyer, get a high price lawyer. I'll be out so the judge see my status, shit. You motherfuckers gon' be mad as shit. Once the young gunners drop, yeah, the youngest from the rock. Just the game needed. Did a couple of futures, the rest mixtapes, they got the game heated. The same little niggas from the block talk this shit about the rock, and you just was a fan. Before I got on, Jay just was your man. Now you dislike us cause you ain't in our plans. I understand, keep doing what you keep doing. The fuck that you be giving a fella a chance. You niggas doing shit with rap if you want. I'll be laid back, motherfuckers. Yeah, I'll be wax when you motherfuckers. At your
Young Chris.
What?
94. Radio AFG. Take it back to the vibe. You already know, man.
Yeah, live that shit.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta let the ball rock. You gotta let the ball rock, man. Now we gonna change the vibe, but we gonna keep it up in that same type of motherfucking tempo.
Now we getting somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep up the same tempo now. We gonna give it to the old head real fast, and then we gonna give it to another young boy who became an old head. It's the homeboy Babyface. The track is the title. There she goes. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Take it back Tuesday at the vibe. Don't get mad at me. Oh, as a matter of fact, I forgot. I can't even give y'all that because these niggas sent me the motherfucking wave file. When I asked for the track, and see, I be getting permissions and shit, that way I don't be getting sued. I've been doing the show for 8 years. But when I did that, the motherfucker sent me the wave, and I told y'all, I'm not editing no tracks, I'm not putting no shit inside the equalizers or nothing like that. I just want the MP3. I do not want y'all motherfuckers sending me no wave files. I gotta put it in my music program and all that. I'm not doing all that. If I recorded you, that's one thing. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So with that being said, I'm gonna play the track that I was gonna play after that track right there to talk about the ladies and keep the lady talk going on, because one was like how bad she was. But what you talking about?
You promised us a story about young Chris.
I'll say after the second instead of music mix.
Oh.
So that's when we get to playing these tracks right here, and then I come in and we about to throw it to the third. You know what I'm saying right there.
Yeah, all right.
And that's gonna be like 2, 3 more tracks after that, because you know we was talking for a while, so I gotta give y'all the music. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give y'all the music. I'm gonna definitely do that, but I'm gonna tell y'all that story about, because I'm gonna tell you now. So a while back, I've been knowing Chris since I was in uni. I used to go up to Gratz and shit like that. So I knew some folks. The niggas used to be rapping and shit. I knew him. I mean, shook his hand, talked to him. We was friends, right? Then all of a sudden, years later, he doing his thing, Black Friday management. Then all of a sudden, he gets signed with Rock, right? So they doing their thing. Cameron just got signed by the Rock. And as a matter of fact, that's where I'm gonna go next. But anyway, Cameron had just got signed with the Rock, and he was about to do this track. I mean, he about to drop an album that just came out this day called "Come Home with Me." His first album on the Rock, Rockefeller Records, Def Jam. So they was up 69th Street at Foot Action back then. That's not what it is now. It's H&M right there now. But back then, I didn't know nothing about this. My ass was in a relationship with my, at the time, current woman, but now it's my ex-fiance. But I was with her back then. Sprint had just came out with the very first cell phone that you could press a motherfucking button and talk on a speakerphone without that shit being held to your ear. You could hear people talk. You could literally, what's up? Hey, what's up? You could hear people. Now, this is back when Sprint had Pin Drop as their motherfucking logo. And all these other companies that's out now, most of them didn't exist. So I was living on 70th and Lindbergh Boulevard. I take the trolley and all that shit, take the L, boom, get 69th Street. I cross the little bridge when you come out the terminal, you get on the side of the street. And I see all these people lined up outside, packed the fuck outside of the Foot Action. And I ain't thinking nothing of it, because I got her phone, her new phone that she got is at the crib, but I got this old phone that I have, and I'm about to switch it to the flip phone joint that I just got from her old phone, and switch my shit over to that joint. So I'm like, yeah, I'm worried about the phone. I'm all excited. Like, I'm about to get my little flippy flip on. Yeah. And I didn't even look in the windows or nothing like that. It's just a bunch of people outside. I'm thinking it's sneakers. I go to Sprint, which is like literally a few feet down the street from this motherfucker. I past the leather store called Learners that used to be there. That shit now like a Gap or whatever. Bam, or Old Navy, whatever that is. Bam, I go into the Sprint. I come out. I go back. I'm about to get on the motherfucking L. Go back home. As I'm walking, I'm now like looking at the phone, talking to my ex-fiance, like, yeah, I turned the phone on, yeah, everything good. I'm about to go to the crib. She at work. I'm like, I'm about to go back to the crib. I'm not gonna be out here. So I get off the phone with her. I see my man Big Mom outside. Big and his sister Jasmine, well, Big Mom and his sister Jasmine is standing in this crowd of people. And they called me. They're like, hey, Hakeem, what's up? I'm like, what the hell are y'all doing out here? We talking for a second. And before they even told me what they're here for, I still did not look in no window. I don't know what's going on. I'm not even paying attention to music that's being played around me. So I'm just talking to them because they're the only people I know. I'm about to get on the motherfucking L. They right there before you walk up the bridge. All these people out there. So she talking to her daughter. And the daughter talking to me. We just busted up laughing. And she's like, Hakeem, do the eyebrow. Do the eyebrow. Because Jasmine don't believe you can do it. And I put my eyebrow up. Like, I've been doing this since I was in second grade. But then Dwayne Johnson became The Rock, and they called it the people's eyebrow. But kids used to say ill when I was in Daroff, and I was in second grade, and Rock was like in fucking sixth grade at that time, and he wasn't no fucking wrestler. The young boy was in middle school. But that being said, when I did it, we laughing and joking. And then I look up, because I'm hearing some freestyles. Like, I'm hearing some shit I used to hear when I was on 52nd Street, and that Rockefeller DJ Clue mixtape came out with all the freestyle, and at the radio station, everybody freestyling around John. So I'm hearing a verse. That shit sound familiar. And I look up, and the first thing I see is the young boy that was in the Rock the Mic video doing the Harlem Shake, standing in the window dancing and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on up here? Then I look up, and Chris got a microphone, and he rapping. And he look at me and shit, and just do the head nod John like, and keep rapping and shit. And then all of a sudden, he passed the mic to Neef, and Neef starts spitting this verse. So Neef spitting this verse, and like, Chris go like this, like, motion to the door. So I'm like, all right. I walk up to the door. Mind you, at the time, my hair is hanging straight down. This is why Jasmine and her mom stopped me, because they used to see it in a fro. My hair was hanging straight down because my girl fucking bumped my hair. She used flat irons on my fro and bumped that shit down. So my hair hanging straight down. That shit was all the way down my back. So that's what made them notice me and stop me. But Chris knows me for something different because we used to know each other in high school type shit. I used to come up the grass. So he do some head motion shit. I go to the door, some big ass nigga at the door. It's a velvet line there, a little rope. Stop people, like, oh, you can't go past here. I'm like, oh no, I'm not trying to go past there. Chris just told me to come over. He should be coming out any second. So Chris come out with my homie Dawson from up north and a couple other young boys that he know. And they come out, we talk, we shake hands. We standing right in front of the motherfucking joint, directly across the street from the Tower Theater. We just stand on that corner. We busted it up, talking for a minute. And I asked him where Vibes was at. It's that third, that's Freeway for those not to know. We talking for a minute. He started talking to me about burn-out Nextel phones, because that's what was out back then on 52nd and Market and everywhere where niggas sold stuff, where stands and shit is at. Nextel phones was out there. Burn out 6 months, $500 type shit. Chris like, man, I ain't even got my own jack right now, man. I got to get me a phone, you know what I'm saying? I know you know somebody, so we talking about that. Next thing you know, we hear an announcement that Cameron stuff on 76. He ain't going to be there just yet, but they going to let some people come in. They going to let people come in and get their little T-shirts signed. Now, I don't know about no T-shirts because I wasn't there. They apparently had pictures of them that was inside the foot action at that time. What was that, foot action? Yeah, inside the foot action at that time. They took pictures in there, and they was printed on white T-shirts, and they gave them out to everybody. When Chris came out and was talking to me, Kenny came out and left. He was like, man, I'm out. Then O left. Matter of fact, no, O was already gone. It was Kenny by itself at this point. Kenny left. That's Sparks. Kenny left. So now it's just Chris and Neef there, and the young boy Dawson, and a couple niggas from up north. But in terms of rappers that's on Rockefeller, there's only Chris and Neef there. They waiting for Cameron to get there. That's what this whole thing was about. So bam, Cam get held up on 76, not in terms of rob, but like stuck in traffic. Bam, we in there chilling. Chris, before they even did any of this, Chris went into the store. They had the store locked down, so it was only like Chris and Neef and like their friends in there. They bought me a pair of S-Dots. Since not on us, it's on the budget, like the label doing this. Don't worry about it. You want some sneaks out? I got a pair of S-Dots, black and gray suede, you know, that was crazy. But long story short, it was a table. And they sat behind this table. It was 2 empty seats to the left, Chris and Neef. And I pulled this little stool and was sitting behind, in between both of them, but behind them, not at the table. Chris was like, no, nigga, come to the table. So I'm up at the table with them. We talking, busting it up. The boy made the announcement that Cameron stuff, they gonna let people come in. People coming in, getting their shirts signed by Chris and Neef, saying stuff. Can they take a picture? They lean over and getting pictures for people who had them Johns, because camera phones wasn't like popping back then. You still had like those green background screens, the little digital, you know what I'm saying? You ain't have no colorful screens and nothing like that. So niggas had the pack Johns, disposable dips. So Some people was taking pictures, getting their shit signed. I ain't signed shit for a long time. I told you how my hair looked. So one girl came in, asked me to sign her dick. I looked at Chris and Neef. Neef didn't say shit this whole time until later on. I'm about to tell the story, but I looked at Neef to my left. I looked at Chris to my right. I'm like, listen, I don't rap with them. This is just my friend. I'm not signed with The Rock. You see them niggas chunky diamonds. I'm here by myself, regular out. Say, no, that's cool. What if you, do you rap? I was like, yeah, I rap. She was like, well, what if you blow up? I was like, all right, boom, sign her t-shirt. She out of there. So they was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, hey, man, if she wants you to do it, go ahead. I'm like, all right. Like, I'm not here to do that, though. He's like, dog, it's cool. Like, I don't give a fuck. So I'm like, all right. So we chilling. We still talking about phones. Burnout phones. That's the only reason I'm here. I didn't even know I was going to be in here. I was waiting on the L to go home. Now, banging ass story. Inside the same place, banging ass lady come up. This is the first time I heard Neef say something. Next lady that came after that wanted me to sign, I guess because they saw my hair hanging like that, bitch was on my top. So they was, yo, next lady came up, wanted me to shine her shirt. She asked for my phone number. Now I'm all excited because I just got to do flip phone. I'm all like, yeah, completely forgetting I got a girl. About to get my ass whooped. I ain't gonna get whooped, but I'm just fucking around. But I ain't gonna fuck my relationship up for no drawing, but I'm not thinking. So I'm like, all right, I'll give you my number. Next thing you know, Neef said, no, and put his hand on me. Like, no. It was like, you should give him your number. He's sitting behind the table. She's like, yeah. I was like, you know what? You right. Yeah, what's your number here? Put it in there. She put the number in the phone. So then I was like, hey, yo. I was like, hey, yo, thanks for the alley-oop, dog. He was like, no. He was like, you welcome on the alley-oop, dog. And I was like, yeah, I had to slam that joint down. He was like, yo, you funny as shit, bro. You funny as shit. And I was like, good looking. And we laughed at the table. That's the only thing this nigga said when that lady said that. I didn't hear him say shit the whole rest of this fucking day. And it's like, what, 2002, 3? 1? 2001, 2, or 3. Whenever that album, Cameron's Come Home Me album came out, that day he was here in Philly at that joint signing shit.
I think that's 2002.
2002. Yeah. Now this motherfucker, yeah, because I was 19. And I was 20 in 2003. I was born in 83. So yeah, 2002. Motherfucker. This lady came in after that one and said, sign this. She didn't even tell Chris and Neef to sign it. I lied to you not. If y'all know them and you tell them the story and you get to this part, ask them. Their name is not on this joint. Listen, it was a leather store called Learners that was like a couple of stores down from this on 69th Street at the time. Banging real leathers you could buy from there. Expensive type shit. This lady had a banging ass black leather joint on. But she also had a fresh, you could smell the brand newness of this bitch before you even seen her. Like you could just smell like somebody got some real leather in this motherfucker. And then she came up with this motherfucking buttercream tan leather trench coat. She put that joint on and was like, yeah, sign this. I want you to sign this. She said that shit to me. Chris and Eve didn't even sign that shit. She gave them the t-shirt that was free. The white t-shirt that had the black and white pictures of state property niggas that was still in the store that before they left. I said, oh shit, I'm looking at them for real, like, no, this is different, bro. I'm not doing this. Y'all getting out of hand now. Y'all getting out of hand. He was like, hey man, I ain't saying shit. Chris was like, I ain't saying shit. Neve didn't say nothing else. He was making face gestures after this, because he ain't say nothing about that whole alley-oop shit and you should give him your number. He just made a face gesture like, I'm not signing that. I'm not with them. I kept saying that shit. It's all these people going through a line to come to this table and go around, get their shit, and go out. And I keep telling people that ask me to sign their shit, because everybody didn't say that. It was only a few women that said that shit. Not no dudes, only women. That would have been weird if dudes said it. I said, I'm not with them. If this is Chris and Neef right here, I'm like, I'm not with them. You see, they got Rockefeller chains on and shit like that. They iced the fuck out. I'm here butt naked. I don't got nothing like that on. I'm not with them. This is just a friend of mine. I don't even know Neef like that. I just met him for the first time right now. But this is a friend of mine. I'm not rapping with them. I'm not on the rock. I'm not dick eating or ball clapping them or nothing like that. It's just a friend of mine. We talk about phones. She was like, well, what if one day, she was like, you do rap, right? Because you told the other girl you rap. I said, yeah, I do. She was like, well, what if one day you blow up? I could be the first person that ever had your autograph. That shit hit me. I said, damn. I looked at them. They were just like, I was like, all right. Took the Black Magic marker that we were signing t-shirts with and signed it on the back of her joint, Young Hot, look out, 2K3. Because it was 2002 at that time, and it was closer in the summer, so I'm saying look out for me in 2003. I put up Young Hot, look out, 2K3 on her fucking brand new, still had the square dangling tag off that smelled like buttercream leather for real, like right out of Learner's She just bought that fucking coat and had me sign it. I said, damn, that's crazy to the sun, bitch, right there, man. Later on that night, I go around the way and tell everybody what was going on. Certain people thought I was bullshit. Then my mom, this one makes it even more crazy. My mom corroborated the story. And after she corroborated the story and told all the kids that were talking crazy, yeah, it really happened, we decided to go down to Parkside Avenue to the Corey Urban basketball games later on that night. I had no idea, no state property people or Chris or nobody was going to be down there. We was just going there to watch the basketball games and flirt with some women probably. We young boys. Now, we get down there, and we in a circle talking amongst ourselves, everything getting started, people playing ball, it's vendor trucks, everything. Then all of a sudden, my back is to people coming in from the side where the bleachers in the parking lot, where people park on the side and walk through the bleachers where the courts is at on Parkside Avenue for the Corey Urban games. But my friends is looking that way. My back is to that way. So one of my homies say, oh yeah, now mind you, earlier in the day, we just had this conversation that mom just corroborated it to the other people, not to the son, because the son already know, but to the other people, you already corroborated, like, I ain't tell it, they did. That's how I came to the block, and they started talking to me about it. So, bam. I'm like, dog, he say, we talking about something completely different, and he say out of nowhere, oh, there go your man, Chris. You should say what's up to him right now. I look back, I do a double take, like, what? And see him, and like, you, dog, you want some other shit, bro. Like, that's crazy. Watch this. Chris was standing in a circle full of people. Kenny just made an announcement. Yo, don't let nobody fuck with Chris. I mean, I walk right through a circle of people. I shake Dawson's hand first. And I say, yo, Chris. Chris turn around, he shakes my hand. We talk about him and Dawson, changing the numbers, bang, bang, bang. We talk to my homie, get on the phone, we talking for a minute. They see that shit, well, not even they. The one homie who said that nut ass shit, seeing that, and he all like, oh, shit. Oh, okay, huh? Like on some female shit, man. That always rubbed me a weird way about my homeboy Chris. Not because he did it, because the boy don't do the shit. I ain't never do it, Chris, but that was crazy. Because early in the day when I didn't want nothing to do with that shit, didn't even know that was going on, then the mom told y'all what was going on, I wasn't even around. I get to the block, y'all talking to me about it because the mom and the sister of my homie told y'all we just saw Hakeem and he was inside the joint signing stuff and with Rockefeller Records and they said that shit. I ain't say nothing. I got back to the block to visit and y'all started coming at me. Later on we go to the Corey Urban game down Parkside. The motherfucker say, dude, your man right there, Hop, you should go say what's up to him. I'm like, bro, that's weird. Like, that's some diva, some female shit. But anyway, all right, watch this. And just walk through. It was fucking Kenny. It was O. It was Chris. They're the ones from the Rock that was there. The other young boy that Chris was with was North Philly niggas. You know what I'm saying? My homie Dawson and a couple other people. Shout out to Dawson and all my niggas from up north. You know what I'm saying? Give it up to Chris and all that too. I had, when I walked through the circle, people shook Dawson hand and shook Chris hand. We started talking. He told me in specifics. I was like, damn, what the hell y'all doing? I wasn't expecting to see y'all. He like, oh yeah, man, we chilling, you know what I'm saying? But we on our way to the Rock the Mic tour. We still on that joint. We going to Ohio after this show. We just here in Philly to see the games and chill for me. You saw us earlier at the joint. This is the same day from signing shit to now being later at night down Parkside Avenue at the Corey Urban basketball game. And they about to go fly to Ohio to continue the Rock the Mic tour. Now, earlier in that afternoon, after we left the 69th Street shit, I ended up coming back down by the train. I could have got a ride by then, but I came back down by the train. I got off 52nd Street. Neef on his way to go see his brother, driving straight down 52nd Street. I don't answer nobody saying, hey, you, and beeping horns. But he was like literally on the side of me and dropped his top on that cranberry Jag that he had with the motherfucking tan rooftop. He dropped that motherfucker, hey, yo, beep, beep. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, he talking to me. I'm like, what's up, Neef? Like, hey, shit, man, where the fuck you going? I was like, I'm about to go around the corner right here. He's like, oh, I'm about to see if you need to ride. I'm like, no. I was like, where the fuck you going? He's like, I'm about to go see my brother. He's driving straight up 52nd Street to go to Parkside to go see Poodle. So I'm like, all right, cool. Where y'all gonna be at tonight? He said he was gonna be in the studio and they was gonna rock the mic tour. Cool. I didn't know they was gonna be down at the joint because Neef wasn't at the Parkside games. He didn't come to the games with them. It was just Chris, Kenny, and O. They the only rock niggas. That was Sparks, O, and Chris. And when I talked with them, the boy face just, oh shit, like damn, they really do know. Like, what did you think? They just invited some stranger off, Christians invited some stranger off the street that wasn't there at all with all them fans and just seen them in the window and said, yo, come here and talk to me about burnout phones because he know I know people out of nowhere. He just guessed. I think that boy with the Snoop Dogg hair Probably got motherfucking.
He
knows somebody that got some motherfucking phones. He got to. I'm gonna ask him out of all these niggas out here that's been here for however long we've been here.
That's kind of that's fucked up because, but you know, people. I hate when people try to put somebody on the spot about some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Don't do that to
Just
any
because them niggas, them young men was doing their thing, because Chris is a few years younger than me. Just because them young men doing their thing and got successful on TV and famous, and you just can't believe somebody that you know, a regular person that know these people can
night. That tonight's gonna be a good 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 night.
Tonight, let's live it up. I got my money, let's spin it up. Go out and smash it, like oh my God. Jump up that sofa, let's kick it off.
I know you will have a ball. Get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out, losing all control.
Fill up my cup, Mazel tov. Look at it, this, just take it off. Let's spin the town, we'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof,
And then we'll do it again.
let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, and do it, and do it, let's do it, and do it, and do it, and do it, do it, do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, 'cause I got a feeling
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my God. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's kick it off. Fill up my cup. Drink. Mazel tov. Look at it dance. Let's take it off. Let's paint the town. Paint the town. We'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's do it. And do it. 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 Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Here we come. Here we go. We gotta rock, 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 rock. Easy come, easy go. Now we on top, 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 top. Feel the shot. Body rock. Rock it, don't stop. Top, 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 top. Round and round. Up and down. Around and round. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know what we say. Party every day. Party every day.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. 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 That tonight's gonna be a good night.
I'm just saying, man, we'll be right back for the folks listening here on Anchor for your final break of the mother freaking afternoon. For those listening on Twitch, we ain't doing nothing. We'll be right back, man. We still killing it for y'all. We ain't doing nothing. We keeping the music moving, keeping it rocking. Right back in here like we never left for the folks right there on Anchor.fm. And I just wanted to throw it back a little bit and see if y'all.
Can't stop it. When I drop it, anytime I go right for rhyme on the topic. Ain't even fit step a Shaq's trainer. I look inside your mind and I see the hustler leader. Keep your eyes, why are you surprised? No matter how you try, not fly as hella cross. The new edition, this is the end of your last night. In the daytime, you couldn't see me with a flashlight. I crash lights on sights of my enemy. I'm coming through and then I bomb your whole
Now, we want the exotic, erotic ladies, like the toxic ladies that burn a lot. I learned a lot from junkies to ruffians, to being tied up by Colombians. Cause 80 grams was missing, listen, had to change my position from wanting to be large to hit the charge. My garage full of zero, 4, 5, and 6s, honey's by the mixes. If it ain't broke, then fix it. Smoke out with Leo, Biggie Tarantino. Sounds like a sumo, Frank like numero uno. Yes, now, don't stop. 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 Towering inferno, invincible, smooth individual. Who wanna test me? Foreign or domestic. No matter where you're from, I'm not the one you wanna mess with. Original, living style, living lavish. Private kisses and my shorty shouting Paris. I'm not the average, I'm far from the norm. The daddy long, hitting them strong, keeping you warm. I love to remember my DC women, bringing in digit in amongst the condos or elevators in them. Vehicles with television in them. What's the entourage? Turn yours to just mirages. Disappearing acts, strictly nuts and max killers be serial. Copperfield material, my dreams exhibit. Work hard to live it. Any place I visit, I got land there. I can play a stand there and say I sound like them. Hello, push me back and push 6 coops to cello. Plus clicks to expand from hand to elbow. Spring up your days in any telling you in. Crack pipe and take a break out my big be driving. Into these streets, keeping the slack of being a wagon. I rely on men Scott to shut it down if I die. Put that on my diamond bezel. Messing with the devil. Yes, now, don't stop. 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 Yes, now,
Talk about groove shit.
That's one song that's a classic actually. With a bit like can't like Shaq was really incredible. You know what I'm saying? Like out of all the basketball players that rap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's a song
I
he
think
got
he's definitely the most successful in it.
damn
That nigga got platinum
that
records.
nigga got platinum records.
You
And
understand
that
that?
song get played. Niggas besides here, niggas still play that song to this very day.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Shaq, man.
He you know what I'm saying?
Rip big.
We gonna keep it in the 90s, man.
Let's go.
We gonna jump on the
Let's
West
roll.
Coast. Holla at the homeboy, man.
Snoopy D-O-double. It's the S-N-O-O-P-D-O-double-G. I can't fake it and break it, cause when I make it, see, I specialize in making all the girls get naked. That's what he said. That's what he said. And I don't see, and I don't know if I want to get off that, or if I want to go way back. If I want to go into the 90s with Snoop, or if I want to go 2000 with Snoop. Where should I go?
Go to the 90s, big. Go to the
90s.
Yeah, you got to play.
We'll go to the 90s with Snoop.
Yeah, let's go to the 90s. That's that 90s Snoop Dogg. Here we go.
All right, man. His most successful album, man. Killed it. Broke records with this thing, man. Off that
Broke
doggy
records.
style
Changed.
fucking album.
Damn right.
Track. Very famous off that joint. One of the #1 singles off that joint. Snoop Dogg. Gin and Juice. It's Radio AFG Live. Take it back Tuesday is the vibe, man. I know y'all ready.
Hey, man, get the bubble up in this motherfucker. Stay long, stay long.
With so much drama in the LBC, it's kinda hard being Snoop D-O-double-G, but I somehow, someway keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day. May I kick a little something for the G's and make a few ends in my breeze.
2 in the morning and the party still jumping cause my mama ain't home. I got bitches in the living room getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you wanna do? Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too. So turn off the lights and close the door. But for what? We don't love her. Yeah. So we gon' smoke an ounce to this. Jeans up, hoes down. Why you motherfuckers bounce to this? Rolling down the street, smoking down, surrounded and used. Laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking down, surrounded and used. Laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. I got me some Seagram's gin. Everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. Now this type of shit happens all the time. You gotta get yours, my fool, I gotta get mine. Everything is fine when you listen to the D.O.G. I got the cultivating music that be captivating me. Who listen to the words that I speak as I take me a drink to the middle of the street and get some hacking to this bitch named Sadie.
Got me talking about bin, 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 bin. I don't think y'all know what that is, though, man.
They better find out.
Well, they about to find
They
out.
better find out.
And I ain't even gonna play it regular. I'm gonna play This Is the Remix. Mr. Cheeks, Missy Elliott, P. Diddy.
Remix.
I'm talking lights, camera, action. Remix. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Take it back to the vibe. Come on!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the remix. Hey! This is the remix. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the remix. Talk to me, mix. When I come through the door, I'm on the floor, you wanna see my ass shake, yeah. And when I move it around, you in the corner like that. She do that damn remix. It's the beat in the meantime. See, I'm a farm, I keep the crowd jumping. Remix. It's the haters that hate the game and talking like they ain't saying nothing. Remix. Mr. Chief, Big Dog, my boys, they put it heavy in the Trizak. High-head bassline, boom, 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 rap, rap, rap. Remix. It's the remix, goddamn, don't get no better. Remix. Y'all suckers and busters being fly too cute, you better get up. Let me see this. Fuckin' with me and really don't remix. Yeah, I'm talking lights, camera, this. Let me figure out the remix. Turn around, let me see this. Fuckin' with me and really don't remix. Yeah, man, I'm gonna let me relax. Yeah, time for some action. Cameras flashing everywhere, main attraction. They react like I'm one of the Jacksons. I guess it's just my name that attracts them. Remix, world famous, ED. I moved in, I live on TV. And I stay on the radio station, cause I'm placed in heavy rotation. Remix, now let's shake to this. How much noise can you make to this? I like the sound of that. Tell the bar
the Benz Jeeps and the nigga Jeeps, nothing cheaper. Got the platinum visa. Hot boys, baby, you got what I want. See, 'cause y'all be driving Jaguars and the Bentleys and the Rolls Royce, playing hardballs with the platinum visa. Is that your car, the SKA? Are you riding alone? Can I be your date? Come get me, get me. Don't diss me, don't trick me. Got some friends, can they come too? Can you hook them up with some boys like you? A hot boy, a rock boy, a top boy, and I like those hot boys. Baby, you got what I want. See, 'cause y'all been driving Lexus Jeeps and the Benz Jeeps and the Lincoln Jeeps, nothing cheaper with them platinum visas. Jaguars and the Bentleys and the Rolls Royce, playing hardball with the platinum beats. Only take them thugged out, slightly bugged out, fuck with his tongue out. Know the job ain't getting done till the body's getting drug out. Hot boy, keep me right, play your part and I keep it tight. Well, she gonna be in the middle of the night, but up in the sheets with me, I gangsta, true to your game, street master. You the one I need when this beat street blaster. Ain't afraid to stop a cat, plus pop a cat. Soldier cash money, rule your world, what's topping that? S430, keep me on my toes, get a tingle in my spine. Wet spot, only he knows he's a hot boy. Missy, sing it out and I'm gon' spit it. Rough riders screaming loud, daddy, is you with it? If your team can't handle my bitches, then we gon' ride. Brick house, stallions, keep thugs open wide. Illadel's best, EVE, stay committed, mess with many. But if he ain't the realer, I ain't with it,
Mommy, what the deal? Ain't no heat fucking hotter than a heater nigga hole. I think you really should be told that I deal with long shafts and keep a long blast. Now look at a nigga, and peel off fast. Word, you got your girlfriend, word, she can get it too. Fuck it though, I'm honest, yo, I'm saying, no, just play it through. Hit the cinematic with it, niggas, if you gotta hit it, fuck the dumbness. Hit it till it's numbness.
Hot boy, baby, you got what I want. Won't you really come and satisfy me? I be loving you like endlessly, every day, all day. Hot boy,
Missy Elliott, Q-Tip, Nas and Eve, that Hot Boys remix. You know you got a little Mo harmonizing in the background on that joint too. You already, I'm just saying. You already know what you was doing on the motherfucking track, girl. We got a couple more tracks to go before y'all get your asses up on out of here. Just a couple. I hope you can just sit back and let me play them. But see, we gonna piggyback off that track right there that I was just telling y'all about. One of another artists is, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna piggyback it the same way. See, you know what I'm saying? Same way. As the artist before the artist, and they was featured on it, and then the featured artist became the main artist, we gonna do it again. I said we gonna do it again. It's the homeboy Q-Tip. The track is entitled Breathe and Stop. It's right here on Radio AFG Live, man. Y'all know what time it is. Come on!
Get up. Well, come on. A hard time if your motion is still. Let me move some things around because the lyrics is ill. Abstract, you know my sticky D in here. Niggas get on and swear it's the fucking year. But yo, your girl just moved to the joint in the club in the car for crew. Bro, look, the movement is on. Mailman and mommies and Victoria dolls. I give a rhyme or a dust, guaranteed to make it right if your night is a bust. You vibrant and you fresh and all. Original to say the least, and you impressed them all. Come on. Rappers start in they store, finding it very hard to make it over the wall. Hey, get your weight up, my motto you heard, and I go to death beer to felonious words. So girls move it around. If you see your main dog, give your brother a pound and just breathe and stop for real, and give it what you got. And just breathe and stop for real, and give it what you got. And give it what you got. And give it what you got. And if you on the block, and give it what you got. Another thrill, you would mean it's an eyes. I wanna feel you the big ass eyes. The Prada dress or your Gucci bag, but the polo jeans or the doobie bag. You hold the door, alright? We coming through, try G, hold it down for the night. Big Moon got the fit, D like you got the Willie and girl you got the gift. Turn it over the page, usher in all of y'all to a brand new age where Status really don't matter. Everybody get right to the pitter patter. Come on. Make a move, set the precedence. Entering your residence, the whole scene is decadence. And the feeling is true. I'm seeing feet in my crew, you seeing black and blue. Yeah. So let's go for the ride. Strap yourself in tight, and if you're blowing the fire, then just breathe and stop, for real, and give it what you got. Just breathe and stop, for real, and give it what you got. And give it what you got. Keep making it hot. Keep you on the block, and give it what you got. Come on. Bring it, give it, 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 bring it to right here, 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 right here. Come on, millennium on your mind, are you running out of time? Hope you're skipping every line, cause I'm getting mine. Move it around a bit again. Every block, every town, we starting the trend. Eye to eye, my toe to toe. Who concentrating on